All right. Welcome back to an angry episode.
Wait. Before we get to that, though.
This is guys. Before we get to the coal, let's get to the nice list.
Let's get to the presents.
The presents and cookies. Guys, this is a jolly episode of Skill Issue until it's not. But
It's
we're
really
starting this as a jolly episode of Skill Issue.
Yes.
We got cookies,
Trees and
we
presents,
got,
everyone.
We got trees and presents. We got hot chocolate. We got a game that should have won Game of the Year in the background on the screen.
That's right.
And we got correct opinions.
That's
above
right.
all,
We're getting really
above all.
jolly
we
today.
got cookies, hot chocolate, and correct opinions.
That's at the end of the day, at the end of the year. That's what you need.
What else could you
The
ask
end of
for?
the year.
Yeah, it is the end of the year.
If you're listening, make sure you get hot chocolate. And if you don't, you're gonna hear us crunching the whole time.
Crunching
And
and
that makes
munching.
me really happy. But
Yeah.
you know what doesn't make me quite as happy?
You know what doesn't make me happy?
You know
at
what makes
all?
me angry?
The Game Awards.
So yeah,
Are we jumping right into Game Awards? Because like that's what we can do for this episode. We can just begin with like
so.
our debrief.
I think we're gonna jump into this Game Awards. So for those who don't
Might as
know, let's give like a paragraph summary of this Game Awards before we jump into the trees and cookies of this episode.
I could give you a sentence review of this Game Awards.
Go ahead.
yeah, let's shake this present a little bit.
Yeah,
first before we
yeah.
open it. Yeah.
present. A
Like
little-
the Fortnite Christmas event where you get to shake.
Yeah.
the presents
In case
for
you
opening
didn't
them.
know, we're going to be discussing the Game Awards this podcast.
Yes.
TGA 25.
Should we do introductions?
25.
first?
Oh yeah, we should do introductions first. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so angry I forgot.
Yeah, I'm so angry I forgot my name.
I'm so angry and jolly.
Yeah,
Mix is on too.
We got Cole and we got a nice list. We got Cole and presents. Cole goes to the French, but the presents we're gonna start with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we deserve them. Okay, I'm Nathaniel.
Ho ho ho! I'm Connor.
This is Jason.
And this is Ben.
And we are Skill Issue.
We
And
are
now we're going to
jolly.
talk about Expedition 33 and how it shouldn't have won anything.
Maybe like
Well-
one or two.
I think you could throw a bone and give it 1 just for the cultural impact that it had. But 7?
9.
Was it 9?
9.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it won 9.
It was 9 out of 11.
yeah, I
Actually.
was about to say, yeah, it got nominated for
It was my
11,
birthday
and
number.
it only lost 2 of them. Yes,
Yeah, it lost best mobile game.
yeah. Somehow it didn't
by
get
a
that one.
hair,
Yeah, by
Yeah.
By a
barely.
hair.
Yeah.
by a wuthering wave.
All right. Let's talk about categories that we
Let's pull 'em
would
up first.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's go category by category. I think.
Do we want to go category by category? Because I can go ahead and run through and tell you what should have won for certain categories. But if we want to start by like actually going through a real debrief, then we can do that. First of all, let's go around the room. If you had a big one from the 6 that were nominated, what would you put as Game of the Year?
Oh, for Game of the Year?
Let's just do that as you're looking it up.
From the 6 that
The,
were
the
nominated.
The six that were
nominations.
nominated.
The nominations were Clair, Obscur, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Haiti 2, Hollow Knight, Silksong, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
The right answer is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 out of those that were nominated.
I agree.
If you played it all the way through, then that's your
didn't.
opinion. And that is your opinion on that.
I didn't, but I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's tough though when there are, I guess like I've been reading a lot of like discourse online about a lot of this stuff.
Oh, believe me, I have too.
And
Too much.
And I think Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, while an amazing game, is very niche in its content and its reach.
I would argue though that while Expedition 33 had a lot of players, at its core, a turn-based game is just as niche as a role-playing game.
I agree.
And so that's my perspective I would take. Like seriously, I have read every comment that people have listed, and I have my own rebuttal for every single one of them. And that's one of them is people saying, "Oh, this one's too niche of a concept of a game," and Expedition 33 is not. I think really what it comes down to is that influencers and people online told everyone else of their followers to play Expedition 33 because they liked it and because it reminded them of my childhood, because they're all millennials.
My childhood.
and they
My
long for the days of a
childhood.
good turn-based game. And because of that, they told all their like followers and people who like watch them to play it. All those people did, and all those people are also eager to please the powers that be in the gaming sphere. And so because of that, they just downloading opinion and did that. And now
opinion.
yeah,
I love Expedition 33.
Yeah, I promise you, that at least 80% of the people that played Expedition 33 and said that's their game of the year did not play another game that was nominated for game of the year all the way through. I did
would say that,
5
yeah.
of them. I played 5 out of the 6 that were nominated. That is my claim to fame with this, is that I actually did play 5 of them all the way through, and I can tell you definitively from that list that if we were to rank the 6 of them in order of which one deserves it the best, Expedition 33 does not even crack top 3.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, what's top 3?
Top 3,
I mean, Kingdom Come.
Deliverance 2, obviously. I would say Silksong, and I would also say Bananza.
Okay.
Evidently, Bananza's kind of peak.
Bananza's peak. Bananza is a very fun platformer. Bananza does for the Donkey Kong type of game and like platformer what Breath of the Wild did for the open world action adventure genre.
Oh.
I do think that is a fair and apt comparison, having played
Interesting.
it. It's very good. I'll do a review later.
Yay!
Yes.
For you
The
guys,
only one you
yeah.
didn't play was Hades 2.
Hades 2 is the only one I didn't play.
Okay.
And
But
I can understand
I can
why.
promise you that wouldn't be higher than Expedition 33 for me.
Is that on console?
No.
Hades 2?
Well, if it is,
Yeah, I
don't-
think so, yeah.
Is it on PlayStation though?
Probably.
I want to say it's Xbox, but not PlayStation. I don't know.
That's a question. I don't
Either
know.
way, I didn't play it because I don't like roguelikes. But someday
Yeah.
I would like to push myself to do it, just so I can be objective about it and have an actual like full-fledged objective opinion. I'm happy with 5 out of 6. I feel content with myself that I played 5 out of the 6.
Oh.
Yep, no, Hades 2 is
100%.
not on PlayStation. Hades 1 is, but
What?
not 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because I didn't think it was going to be on console
Yeah, I'm not
immediately. Because
I
I know
don't-
that Hades 1
It's
came
on
to,
Switch too, which I thought was funny.
Oh.
I thought that was
Oh,
silly.
what?
That's a
That is funny.
gimmicky thing.
Hades 2.
Yeah.
That's
Switch was
kinda-
like, you have to put this on our platform.
Right.
Please.
Well, I think it's like
No one's buying our consoles.
yeah, literally. I mean, there's nothing good enough except
It's
for
kind of
Donkey
sus.
Kong.
Yeah, I mean, out of the games, the only one I actually did finish was Expedition 33 because I wanted to be able to review it.
Yeah.
But I did play some of Kingdom Come and Silksong, so I have played 3 of them.
Yeah.
Haven't touched any of the other 3 before, so I have
Right.
no idea. But yeah, I can tell you that my few hours spent in Kingdom Come, I enjoyed myself like I was giddy. I was geeked.
It
was really fun.
it is that good. Everything that people have told you about Expedition 33, you will get that and more in Expedition in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
You know, it's like, I don't know, the feeling that it's evoked when you first played like Skyrim or like,
Yes,
you know,
it-
those
it
early,
is like that.
Yeah, those Bethesda games where it's like, you know, you're dumped out into this thing and you have kind of like a goal, but you can kind of do other stuff too. It's like, I liked having that refreshed feeling again in this game, in Kingdom Come.
Yeah.
It also looks like Clair Obscur was available on Game Pass.
Yeah, that's how I played it.
It was, and I will say to their credit, that was a good move. The fact that it was not only on Game Pass, but it was also $50.
I wouldn't have.
I have to give it to him for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have played it if it wasn't on Game Pass, probably.
Yeah.
As of October, Expedition 33 sold over 5 million copies. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 sold 4 million copies.
See, it's
That's
close.
actually pretty good.
It's
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, the more people played it than I thought.
Yeah, it's better than I thought.
And I can promise you that
sold 2 million copies in under 2 weeks.
it's that good.
How much
It
did
is that
Silksong
good.
sell?
A lot too. Silksong was up there as well.
Oh, I mean, it crashed every game store it was on when it came out.
Yeah.
I'm curious about that one because I never actually got the updated like number, but I just remember hearing that Steam was down and PlayStation was down
Yeah.
and like everything was
1
down.
billion gajillion.
Over
Yeah.
6 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
4 million of those were from Steam.
I mean, it was like $20, so.
Significant number
Anyone
from
can
Game
buy
Pass
it,
and
really.
consoles.
Yeah. It's just like a frustrating thing overall because I do think that like it feels just like really wrong to laud all these like all this praise and all these awards on a game that it's the popular award. It's the one that people talked about the most online because they were told to talk about it the most. And it really just feels like we're awarding the popular kids with like the prom king crown. Like that's what it comes across as. It feels like, oh, the popular kid is getting this award because of the popular kid. It doesn't feel like we're doing this because we're all being objective about it. And people online are like, oh, but it has this feature, and no, like the voice acting is really good, and the story's good.
All games have good stuff.
Have you been hiding on? It's like that. It's like that quote of the guy that was talking about. I think it was Craig Mazin, who was working on the Last of Us show, and he was like talking about, games nowadays have stories and stuff like this, and someone drew like a comparison where it's like
Checkers,
Checkers,
Last of Us,
Last of Us, like nothing
in
happened in between, and that's the way people are talking about Expedition 33. They're talking about it like no story game has existed since like Final Fantasy 7. Like
I've seen that go around. Yeah,
because that's the last turn-based game that they really loved, and it was like that's from their childhood, from like late 90s, early 2000s, like that kind of stuff. It feels like people are talking about games in a way that nothing has happened, like nothing ever happened. No, like it's really just that I know.
I keep that Ricola on me.
Yeah, no, it's more of a muscle thing right now because I've had this cough for so long. It's not because I actually have stuff I'm coughing up. It's more of a muscle reaction.
It's more of an anger thing.
I'm so used to coughing. It's just part of me now.
I'll think about it. I gotta let the anger seethe, like seethe, and I'm seething and coping right now.
According to this, only 35% of people finished the prologue for E33 that downloaded it.
Yikes.
And that's the best part of the game.
Bought and paid for.
Yeah.
Bought and paid for.
The beginning is the best part of the game.
It is the best part of the game, but dude,
It is the best part of the game.
But it's like, that means that like, you know, of the 6 million people or 5 million people that bought or downloaded E33, only 35% of them made it to the end of the prologue.
let alone finish the game.
I can only
alone
imagine
finish
how
the-
many
Yeah,
of those people actually made it to.
This is not even Act 1, it's the prologue, right?
That's crazy, bro.
And so, like,
Yikes.
I mean,
That's crazy.
these larger RPG style games, like Baldur's Gate 3, only had 23% that actually finished the game.
Yeah, but that's like a 100-hour
Yikes.
experience.
Right.
It's a very long game.
But like that's just saying though, like 35% of people only did the prologue versus how many of those people actually finished the game.
Yeah.
To be fair, your point about Baldur's Gate 3, I think, is an important thing to bring up in this discussion, because a lot of people online are like, oh, you're just mad that a game that's not an open world action shooter game or a ball game won. And they're like,
When is the last time a ball game won anything? Let's be honest.
What is
that
a ball
already-
game? Sports game?
Yeah, just like any
Gunner ball game.
Trust me, I'm the ball game guy here.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
suck.
they're not good enough for game of the year.
Well, they can't reinvent the wheel. It's just like
No.
people who
Reinvent the
enjoy
ball.
sports
But they-
also play sports games. Like,
They
that's
can't
just
even
what it
sports would
is.
deserve it.
They can't even
Yeah.
fix the wheel. Okay,
Yeah,
they can't
no.
even fix the wheel. The wheel has been broken for a long time.
They can't get it to turn. Yeah. No, but
But
the
I'm
thing
not
is-
going to get into that.
Yeah. A lot of people online were talking about, they were drawing comparisons between Baldur's Gate 3 and Expedition 33 both winning, because they both came from not AAA studios necessarily. It depends on how you define it. And they both were atypical like gameplay formats. They're both turn-based technically. And people were drawing that comparison a lot. And I think that's such a appeal to ignorance argument, in my opinion. Because at that point, like, it really comes across like a logical fallacy.
A equals B.
Yeah. A equals B because I said so. Like, it's ridiculous. I think it's a very like unfair argument to make, and I think it also diminishes the actual conversations that need to be had about, like, no, this one actually has flaws. I think Baldur's Gate 3 is near perfect, if not actually perfect.
Yeah.
And that game does deserve all the hype it got, but it didn't sweep. At least the Game Awards that year like spread out the awards between different games, because that's how it should be.
So, and that's a good point. I think that the award it's one that I actually feel the least contentious about is actually probably Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Like, of all the awards it won, that's the one I would probably argue the
Because
least.
I would say Game of the Year is a popularity contest.
Yeah,
like
it
that
is.
specific award
Yeah.
is a popularity contest. So
These
go
days.
ahead.
These days.
Every game on that list is of a high enough caliber that people are going to like defend to the grave
Yeah.
their favorite one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you probably have reasons for that, but that's actually one I have the least problems with.
I would actually agree with that one. That one in music, I would be the least upset about.
Yeah.
But even then, music, I do think would have absolutely been fine going to a different one.
There are some other ones I'm a little. I'm a little peeved about. Do we want to go into some of these categories?
Sure, let's go ahead. Do you have the
Yeah.
numbers pulled up?
Yep. I sent the link to you guys too in case you want to like look at yours too.
Yeah.
But we can
Go ahead and read off
obviously
like one of
them
the other
off loud,
categories
too.
real quick. Like outside
So
of the
I'll
year.
go in order on these. First, it's game
So
of the
game
year.
of the year, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. What's
Yeah.
next?
Second category is going to be the best game direction, which is they have definitions for these categories, by the way, which I think is going to be important.
Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design.
Winner Expedition 33. Nominees are also Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, and Split Fiction.
Only nominating 5 for that is really crazy work.
Also, I think it's interesting to point out, and I don't have a problem with this.
Yeah.
But 3 of these are sequels.
And that is a big
Yeah.
thing I saw people talking about a lot too.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, with the Game of the Year award, Ghost of Yotei, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Death Stranding 2 are all sequels.
Yeah.
Silksong's a sequel. Four out of the 6 are
which
sequels.
it's normally that's
I
fine.
mean, you could say Donkey Kong Bonanza's a sequel
True.
too.
I guess.
You could.
But like I don't know. It's sometimes was it game direction?
Wait, Hades 2,
Yeah.
also a sequel.
Yeah.
So in
So
that case,
5 out of 6.
Expedition 33 is kind of the only one that's not a
Right.
sequel.
So when in terms of like game direction, innovation, and design, it's like Ghost of Yotei. Well, it's Ghost of Tsushima again. Like it's doing that again. So it's the game,
and it's not better.
it's
than
the
that
direction
one.
of Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Hades 2.
The direction of Hades.
It's the direction of
1.
Hades. Death Stranding 2. It's the direction of Death Stranding. So it's like
I can attest to a few of those,
Hey,
Like,
do you guys want to know a
Split
game?
Fiction is on there too.
but
Hey-
it's not that good.
Hey, do you guys want to know a game that had outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design that wasn't a sequel, that wasn't even nominated?
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
So it's like definitely some. Rug pulls.
It feels like they intentionally padded these categories to be like, well, there's one obvious clear winner,
Yeah.
you know, and it's
Yeah.
like it's obviously Clair Expedition.
It does feel like intentionally going out of their way to make sure that like nothing else gets nominated.
Yeah.
And it's also, I mean, we talked about this before, but the voting power is just so wonky with this one, where it's 90% professionals, quote unquote professionals that are in the industry that are appointed by Jeff Keighley, 10% the public.
Yeah.
That already sucks a whole lot.
Yeah.
But I think it's worse because now we're like, okay, now I can't blame my fellow man for voting for Expedition 33 because they only had 10% of the voting power.
Yes.
That means that like whatever won because of Jeff Keighley and his friends.
Yes.
Which sucks. That's such a horrible way to do it.
Yeah.
Which also makes me wonder, just like, who are these judges?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, because like
You can
if they're
find a little
picking-
bit about online about like where they're pulled from. And it's generally like people that work in either games journalism or in these big corporations like AAA studios and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's where those
cookie
judges
crumbs all
are
over me.
pulled from. Yeah. Yeah.
And I can
Bro's munching.
Yeah.
I can liken this to in the sports world. So like in soccer, for example, there's an award at the end of the year, and this is the biggest award. It's called the Ballon d'Or, which is basically like who is the best soccer player in all of soccer.
Yeah.
The ball and door.
Ballon d'Or.
Oh.
Ball and Wonderworld.
So BALON
I bought that.
space D
game of the
apostrophe
year.
OR.
yeah. Yeah. It's
And
French.
yeah, like 90% of the
Ball
people
and/or.
are like sports journalists and like people who work with FIFA. But it's like I remember looking at this. It was like one example of a journalist. He's like this reporter in Kazakhstan who like if you look at his like Twitter, he's like the worst takes you've ever seen in your
Yeah,
entire life.
yeah.
It's like how exactly are these people that you're getting to poll and things professionals?
Just tell me you're a Rothschild plant without telling me you're a Rothschild.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like and the same thing can be said for something like the Game Awards.
Oh yeah. Easy.
90%.
90% is egregious. And 50-50 alone would be like, all right, you're pushing it. 90's nuts.
That's insane.
I think I would be fine with 50-50 though, because
Yeah.
like a lot of
50 at least feels a little bit more fair.
well, a lot of gamers are just like degenerates.
Yeah,
So
well,
it's
well,
like
trolls.
Not only
I
that, but they're
don't-
sheep. And that's
Yeah.
and that's what we found out a lot with like Expedition 33 is that they are sheep and they will follow where the online like discourse tells them to follow.
Yeah.
And that's why like even though I do like that we were talking about this earlier, I do like that Moist Critical Charlie. I like that he did like condemned the Game Awards for a lot of this stuff afterwards, he still was a very guilty peddler of Expedition 33 like propaganda when it came out. And I can't forgive him for that because I think that's ridiculous. As much as I love Jake Baldino, I think that he was a peddler of this, and that drives me nuts. I think same thing about Skill Up. He did the same thing. I think a lot of people online were just like shamelessly plugging this game.
They're also all like millennials.
Yeah,
They
I was
are-
just
they
about
are-
to say, I'm kind of noticing a pattern here.
Every single one of them.
like,
Yeah,
it kind of
It's-
is.
That's what we said earlier.
That's the
Is it-
target audience.
It's millennial bait at its core, and that's the part that sucks. The
Hook, line, and
most
sinker,
about this.
bro.
No kind of stinker.
Yeah. So, anyway, okay, let's do next award because I think
I don't know. I don't really know who I'd want to win from this category, to be honest.
From this category, Death Stranding 2 for me.
Yeah, well, if I'm talking about direction. and
Direction, Death Stranding 2.
keyword, like you're talking like a director almost. I mean, well, it's pretty clear. Like
Kojima.
It's
Yeah.
Death Stranding is a movie. Like
All
it's
right.
you're playing a movie.
I gotta show you guys a clip from this afterwards. There's a clip
Yeah.
where like you fight alongside Tomorrow, who is the character played by Elle Fanning. It's
Yes.
it's peak. It's cinema. It's really cool.
Oh, dude, I can't wait.
Game
I wanna
has
see
its
that.
issues, but that part was really good.
Okay, so next one is best narrative.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
For
Yep.
outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game.
Dude,
Winner Expedition 33.
Nominees were Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and Silent Hill F.
I played all but Silent Hill F. I can't speak to that one. Out of the other four, the only one that had like a consistent through line narrative that actually had twists and turns and felt like it had something to say was Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Yeah.
The other ones felt like they were
Outstanding storytelling and
Yeah.
narrative development.
yeah.
Which is crazy. If you've watched our other episode where we
If
talked
you watched
about
our Expedition 33 review, you would know
How
that's
flawed
that's
the
not-
narrative was
that's
at the
not
end.
One of the
true. It's
biggest
just not true.
critiques we have of the game
Is the story.
is the narrative.
Yeah.
Again, though, all the other games in this category
Sequels.
are all sequels.
I know.
Which-
Even
That's fine.
Silent Hill F
You
is
could
also
say
a
that's-
sequel. isn't it?
Technically, well, Silent Hill F.
It's like it's not really like a
It's
sequel.
not connected to
it's
any
like
of the
a
other
spin-off.
games.
I wouldn't call it a sequel. I would
Anthological
call it a spin-off.
continuation. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just its own thing. But
Kingdom
yeah.
Come Deliverance 2, Ghost
I
of
know.
Yotei,
And
Death
that's
Stranding
that's
2.
where I can see that being reasonable. Like,
For narrative, I don't think it matters. Because
Yeah.
you can have really
Again,
bad sequels.
I think it's padded though to be
Yeah.
like.
oh yeah.
yeah.
To my knowledge, none of okay. You might have to tell me about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and hang on. And Death Stranding 2.
Yeah.
But to my knowledge, these other sequels do not insist upon the other one.
What? So you mean? Sorry. Okay. With Ghost of Yotei, what do you mean? Like
They're not like direct. Like
Like
this
you
is the
didn't
second
have
episode.
to play the
That's
first
true.
one to have a meaningful impact and a powerful narrative
But
when
Ghost-
playing the second one.
But Ghost of Yotei is not good enough to hold on its own. I think it only Ghost of Yotei is only
it
good.
should've.
Yeah. Ghost of Yotei is only good as a sequel of Ghost of Tsushima. It is not that great on its own. It's okay.
Right, but what I'm saying is like saying it's a sequel can't write them off.
Oh. I see what you're saying, and that's fair. Yeah, I think that's a fair argument.
Right.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2
Does
is,
that-
is the most like direct continuation. It takes place like literally a day after the first one ends.
But does it stand on its own though?
Oh my goodness! In
I haven't-
spades.
I haven't
Yeah.
played the first. I haven't finished the first one.
In
I haven't played the first one.
spades, dude.
I played a
oh
few
my
hours of the first
gosh.
one.
It develops on like the family drama. It develops on the historical context of the world. Every side quest is good. Every character you interact with feels fully fleshed out. It really develops like the world and like the fact that the world was like like you're in towards the end of the game you're in like this open metropolis like city that's a big city for the time, and you hear so many so many different languages and stuff, which is
really
accurate. It's like, yeah, people would speak German. People would speak like French there, depending. I mean, there's a French guy you meet who is the bad guy, to a certain degree. Which
What do you know?
Yeah. What do you know? I'm seeing a common through line here. And they're like you're hearing different languages. You're hearing different things with different people. The history stuff is really interesting. The family, like the trauma that he brings with him. People talk about Clair Extra 33. It's all about trauma and grief, dude. So is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and it
Dude.
does it better, and it does it so much better.
So is like every story game.
Hey,
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
guys want
It's
to know?
actually a metaphor for depression.
yeah.
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 It
It's
actually,
deep.
yeah.
It's deep.
No game has ever done that.
It's a metaphor for the fact that I can't
I'm
go back
sorry,
to the
I
90s.
And it has this whole thing about like, oh, would you rather have like the perfect world or would you rather accept reality for what it is? No game has ever done that before.
No game has ever told that story before.
I haven't seen it like 7
Dude,
times
not only
this
that,
year alone.
No other JRPG style game has ever done that before.
Literally.
There's never been one.
Yeah, actually,
Hey.
no JRPG has existed before this.
Hey.
It's actually a new FRPG.
right.
Nathaniel,
Yeah.
do you want to know a
Wait.
game that isn't?
I don't want to move to this category yet.
I'm not.
Okay. I don't know.
No, it's just,
I was trying to pre-fire that.
I just wanted to give you a stare down.
Yeah, I was trying to clock you before it happened.
Dude, you're on the naughty list.
Yeah.
Dude, no more cookies for
Yeah.
Do you want to
Oh.
know a
you. No more
game
cookies and alcohol
that
for you.
that isn't a sequel that has outstanding storytelling and narrative development that wasn't nominated for this award?
Hey.
Dude, I'll tell you.
Well, what is it?
Yeah, his last name's Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's actually egregious.
And
by the way.
he is the GOAT.
It's actually egregious.
And if you don't think that is a 10 out of 10 game, then you have not played it all the way through.
even if you can't give the game a 10 out of 10, the story
Yeah. Yeah. Easy.
ridiculous.
Gosh, man.
Yeah, this
We
is
live in
something
a,
I'm gonna harp
like,
on a
fallen
lot,
world, man.
because this is like, and I mentioned this when we talked about the Indiana Jones review. This is on my Mount Rushmore of games.
Yeah, same.
This, in my
At this
opinion,
point.
I wasn't nominated, but it was my game of the year. This game got nominated for two awards, and it won none of them.
Insane.
So I'm gonna be saying stuff about that a lot because.
Well, when we get to the voice acting category, we have a lot to say on that one. We have a lot to say on that one.
But let's. Did you want to say anything before you wanted to move on?
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
next
what else did you
category?
want to say about
what
that-
else
this
did you want
one?
to say about this?
Just that from what I've seen about Silent Hill F, I think it's good that it was nominated for this. The narrative does look really cool. It seems. I'm gonna play it someday when it's on sale, probably. But
I'd love to see you play it.
I've seen clips of it and stuff, and it looks pretty cool.
It does. It does.
I did like 2 hours
Oh, right.
of Silent Hill.
But you said
Yeah.
you weren't loving it though.
I didn't really love it. First off, I felt like
Was it the narrative or the gameplay though?
it was more about the gameplay. The narrative was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I did find this story very interesting, and I wanted to know more, but I didn't love
The gameplay enough to keep you in it.
the gameplay enough to keep me in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
First
fair.
off, like it felt like such a slow burn that I was literally like, I know
Silent
that
Hill games are like that.
I know that this
Yeah,
is
it's true.
maybe supposed to be like anxiety inducing, but as someone who doesn't really get
Yeah.
anxiety,
From what I've
like,
seen, it does get explosive when it needs to. Like it does.
it
like
does, but it's
Yeah.
like for the most part though, 90% of the game is just you can't even sprint. It's like you're just slow walking everywhere. And then you can't ever actually like kill anything. You just like stun it, and then it just
Let me
like
kill
gets,
things.
it just gets
You
back
can
up.
later.
To be fair, that is kind of a staple for that kind of genre.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's like a slow burn type of game. So yeah, if the gameplay doesn't hook you, it's just one of those things where it's like this might not. Be
Yeah, like I did find this story very interesting, so I'd be down to I think watch somebody play it.
Yes,
Yeah.
Games like those.
If I play it, I'll stream
are
it.
Very watchable.
Which, by the way,
Yeah.
Very watchable.
streaming on Twitch. We'll put a link somewhere.
He is streaming on Twitch.
Started streaming
what's
on
your
Twitch.
username?
I just changed it actually.
What is it now?
yesterday?
He'll change it again before you guys.
Rex
look it
Orange
up.
County.
No. My friend called me Contour in college, so I made it that.
Yeah.
But it's 2 N's and 2 R's.
That's kind of tough though.
What was it before?
Connor.
Yeah, Connor.
That was it. I got bored of it.
Yeah.
Didn't really have a ring to it, so.
Yeah. You know what else doesn't have a ring to it? Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
Wait. Speaking of it, my goat. Just kidding.
There's a comment here that says the Game of the Year awards was actually too small, and a game like this is deserving of a title like Game of an Era.
Rage bait. Holy, I've never played more than 2 games in my entire life.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot tell me that person has played more than 2 story games in their life.
The last game
No.
that he played was Mario on the Nintendo 64.
Yeah, the last game he played was actually Tetris. Gosh.
So-
dude, holy ignorance.
We're about to get into a real interesting category now, which is, of course, best art direction. Now, in the last
Best use of AI.
in the last few days, this has gotten
Yeah.
a lot of discourse.
This is for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation.
Interesting. So wait, does that talk about like? Does that mean AI or not?
Technical achievement and artistic design and animation.
Oh,
So
okay.
technical achievement.
I see.
Was it technical achievement or was it technical shortcuts?
Right. Okay. So it doesn't say anything about AI. Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah, just making sure. Yeah,
I
it doesn't say anything about the CEO being a nepo baby with a father who owns like multiple like multi-million corporations. Who didn't you say there was like a $25 million bailout that he gave his company one year?
No,
or
they
something?
were like $3 million in debt last
Yeah.
year
Oh,
or
that's what it
something
was,
to
yeah.
some undisclosed company.
Yeah.
Oh, also
What happened to
the
that?
publisher. I can't remember who published them, but it's like a big
Cutler.
company. They're actually owned by NetEase.
Of course they are. Of course they are.
Owned by what?
NetEase.
Uh,
Yeah, NetEase.
owned by Netties.
Yeah, they own everything. Yeah,
That's nuts.
NetEase.
Netties.
NetEase. Yeah.
Netties.
Nominees are of course going to be Expedition 33, which won, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, and Silksong.
Silksong deserves that one.
Yeah.
Out of those, I don't love Silksong as much as like the original, but I still think it deserves that one.
Yeah, this one was a little more like, I think, close between three that didn't win. I think this one's a little closer between Hades 2, Silksong, and Death Stranding. I think both of those have phenomenal art direction.
Ghost of Yotei didn't stand a chance.
No, and I don't think Clair Expedition. That would be at the position like 4 for me.
How did Ghosts of Yotei get nominated for so many things?
That's a good question.
PlayStation,
Sony.
Sony. I really think that's
So,
it because
by the way-
it was not that good of a game.
Did it win any awards?
No, it didn't.
No.
But it got nominated for like
So,
what?
everything.
6?
If you want to know,
Yeah, or 7.
just a little insider on how like best of things work. So there's like, you know, when you have like best of state like things, you know, and it's like a restaurant's like vote for us for best, you know, sushi restaurant and stuff.
Shout out to Otto.
Yeah. No, that stuff is literally like it is pay to win. It is. I have like insider ball knowledge where if you want to win the award or put your name forward, you have to pay to get in, and you can like basically pay to secure like advertisements for being in that competition.
Yeah.
To actually get more votes and stuff like that. Like
So you can make the argument.
you can. I'm like I don't know how the Game Awards works. I'm not saying that's how it works, but there are ways to pay to win stuff.
To be fair, marketing in general is just pay to win.
It is.
can be for sure.
So
I'm not
You
saying
can,
it's
you,
a
can
little
say,
bit of,
you
like-
can say any race, like any sort of like
Competition.
yes,
Okay.
any sort
Okay.
of competition is
it's whichever one you pictured in your head.
Yes, I
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
Any
Yes.
foot race. Come on, guys.
yeah, any sort of competition is pay to win to some degree.
Right.
In an age of marketing and social media.
Yeah, I just mean like under the hood. That's what I meant to say. We're really missing these these comparisons today. Under the hood, for a lot of these like broadcast things that you know are events. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you know, just little bribe, little here and there, a little bit. Yeah.
Who doesn't though?
It's very
everyone-
common.
Who doesn't every once in a while?
If you don't
I mean,
think that, then you have never been in a leadership position in a business.
Dude, I got into a whole YouTube like comment spat with someone.
That's
They're
awesome.
like, oh yeah, you guys are acting like Jeff Keighley does the awards, and me and like 30 other people were like, all right, we're gonna lay it out for you real simple,
I just
buddy.
think it's kind of cute. Like I really envy. Like I wish I didn't know how things worked.
I know.
and that everything is just driven by money.
but if that was true, it would have been on the news.
yeah. Dude,
I wish
I would love.
I could be that ignorant.
I would love to live in that. Like ignorance really is bliss. I
Yes.
would love to be that blissfully ignorant about not just this but other things in life too.
Yes,
But
yes.
man, to be able to be that ignorant and then post a comment
No, brother.
getting flamed publicly and then not taking it down,
You're asking for it now.
I respect them leaving it up. because that did take balls. Because man, he was getting like flamed alive there.
I'm
It
just
was
picturing someone
rough.
typing with like a little like propeller hat on or something.
Yeah, it's like the dog with the propeller hat image.
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah.
I love
Wait a
game
second.
awards.
I see.
I love Expedition 33. You big lollipop on the side. Yeah.
I love
I
video
see
games.
someone say that that Expedition 33 just feels like they asked ChatGPT what they could do to make a game that would
was,
be
like, unique
that
and
would
looks
be
cool.
the winner of Game of the Year, and it just spat out a bunch of things that they
well,
should do.
I mean, there are a lot of that goes back to kind of like the narrative. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait,
Yeah.
back to art direction though.
Oh yes, please.
Yeah, I really like Silksong's art direction. I haven't played Hades 2, but from what I've seen, the visual design, like the visuals and the visual language, it looks really nice.
It's not for me, but you
not for me
have
either.
to admire
It looks
the work
good.
that they put into it.
It looks really good.
Cool.
It's consistent, and that's the thing. I think if we're talking about like art direction, it is a consistent visual language. However, it keeps coming back to all but Expedition 33 are sequels of some kind.
yes.
And that becomes an issue if we're getting into this conversation, because I could absolutely see Expedition 33 super fan chuds like online basically talking about how like, oh, but the others were sequels. This was an original game.
Okay.
Original by like what standards? Like, are we talking about like you're the first person that was able to come up with a prompt of like what this looked like on ChatGPT before you put it into the actual game?
Yeah.
By the way, Nathaniel, thoughts on No Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 for this game?
Oh, dude, don't get me started.
Art direction,
It's
yeah.
it's gonna get like I'm gonna get fired
So-
from my job if I say how I really feel about
Yeah.
this.
So I want to say too, I think for most categories, I don't think being a sequel really matters. I don't for most of them.
Last year, being a DLC didn't matter.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, yeah,
oh.
a remake.
But we have to address the elephant in the room, and that is that after Expedition 33 won Best Art Direction, 1 week later is when they actually are admitting and freely saying that we used AI for like a lot of well, I don't really know what the exact quote was, but they used AI for like image generation and stuff. And something that is pretty people are actually concerned about is that someone found an asset in the game that was very clearly AI generated. It was like these newspaper like posters kind of like put all over this thing, and all of the text was like illegible. Like it was AI generated text. Like it doesn't make sense. And it's like they forgot to remove is what they said.
It wasn't even like lorem ipsum. It was just
they said
unintelligible.
They forgot to patch it out. So it's like,
Yeah.
wait, okay, so
we could do that now.
but it's also kind of like, well, okay, that's the one we saw. Wait, like what else?
Right. Yeah.
Is there-
Like,
'cause
what else do we miss?
that's a can of worms now.
Yeah, that's
my gosh, dude.
easy to tell because it had text on it, and that didn't make sense. That was the only way you could tell. So it's interesting. I think other companies have also been transparent and said that they have used some AI for some parts. For example, I think Silksong actually even said that when they were like basically making the building blocks of the level,
They were concepting.
it was just like the placement of assets in where they like
I see.
placeholders where the layout of the level would be before they came back and then put the hand-drawn stuff on top of it.
Yeah. I think there's a right and a wrong way to use it, and if there's going to be a right way, it's that.
Yeah, like if I'm just gonna tell AI make me a green block, and then like you put it there, and then later you hand draw the grass and put it there. Okay, like
Yes, but you have to say if there is a wrong way and if there is a context in which this is the wrongest way, it is using AI for your art direction and then winning the art direction award.
Yes.
pretty much.
I really don't think that like Expedition 33 superfans have ever had to take a like logic class before. Like, there's like a series of like logical fallacies that people abide by when you're considering whether a argument
Straw man,
is it
like that?
Well, yeah, that kind of stuff. I mean, appeal to ignorance is another one too that I mentioned earlier. Yeah, straw man is one of them. I really don't think the people that are really big like
fan of the
Expedition
straw man.
33
appeal to
superfans-
emotions. You're wrong.
Like I really exactly appeal to emotions is one of them. I don't think they know how logic is structured and formed in the context of like actually forming an opinion that is like it's without flaw. And because a lot of these arguments I'm seeing online are flawed in one way or another, in that I don't think they can use critical thinking. Like, and,
Well, I got bad
I
news.
will.
I got bad news for you, brother.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people like
No, I know. I mean specifically Expedition 33 super fans.
Yes.
I really don't think they can form as a whole. I don't think they're really capable of forming like critical analyses.
I think if you call yourself a diehard,
A bunch of the things I've seen,
unrelenting super fan
Yeah.
of anything, and you're unwilling to like give out on like, okay, you know what, that could be improved.
Yeah.
That is kind of a sign of like,
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think for probably one of the biggest complaints about the art direction is that they majority just used Unreal Engine 5 assets.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it's
don't
like,
even get me started.
The bloom effect too. Can't forget that.
yeah, the bloom
And
effect.
particle effects.
And then I saw a bunch of people talking about how the game just feels like colorful slop. There's no notable landmarks, so that you like
There
can't
aren't.
orient yourself at
Okay.
all to getting around.
The
think-
map looks terrible.
the map looks awful.
I'm just gonna
but
say it.
I will say
Yeah.
that there are some landmarks that were really cool.
We did
Like,
make
if
a
we're
whole
being
episode on
objective.
this,
We did.
We did do a full episode.
but agreed. It's like one of the first things I thought when playing it. I first booted up the game. I was like, "This feels like Unreal. Like it really feels like an Unreal."
I
game
love
right
the
now.
meme where it's like the Mario game on Unreal Engine 5.
Yes.
and it's like the super
Okay, wait.
like epic Mario theme. That is exactly
The orchestral rendering of
Yes,
it. Yeah.
that is
yeah.
exactly how Expedition 30 looks and
does.
feels.
It does.
My
It's like that one
absolute-
thing where it's like walking around and it's like, that's literally how it looked.
Yes,
Yeah, it is.
yes.
Clair Expedition 33 could have just been a Fortnite game mode.
It
Yeah.
could have been.
Honestly.
I do think you could recreate
point.
a lot of it in a Fortnite game.
My absolute favorite post though was one where someone said, "I don't know what you guys are saying. Expedition 33 has amazing art direction," and it was like 4 screenshots, and then when you actually open it, all of them were from Forspoken. And it actually was like indistinguishable. Like actually, low key, it looked better. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, they probably didn't use AI. for
There was
this.
more like, I don't know, like reliance on color in that game. I don't know, like
Yeah.
one specific color for it. Anyways,
Yeah. That is something I talked about too at one point. But
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, what's next?
It's frustrating because we literally we talked about this game for like 2.5 hours.
I could keep going. Like,
Dude, I could
And-
nag on this forever.
I didn't want to keep like beating a dead horse.
Same,
I
dude.
didn't want to.
I would
but-
love to stop talking about this game, but I feel like it has to be talked about
Yes.
because enough people are wrong and we are right that we need to make sure that more people can hear the right opinion. And that's what it comes down to is there's so many people that are just wrong. And it bothers me that there are so many people that are just wrong.
Yeah, like I don't like. It's just. It just had to be controversial. This awards it had to be controversial.
They had to bring us back in.
Yeah, I didn't. It's round 2, but
Did we decide on who should have won Best Art Direction?
I was gonna say Silksong.
yeah,
Silksong. Oh yeah, we did say that.
it really is a toss up. It's a tosser between like Silksong and Hades too. Like I've played more of Silksong and I'm just biased towards it, so that's what I would pick.
I mean,
You know a game that has outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation
Wait.
that wasn't even nominated for this award?
What would that mean?
Mega Bonk.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
even Megabonk is at least like has its own thing going.
I mean, we're looking at a screenshot of it right now.
We are.
His first name is a state that's right next to Illinois.
Yep.
Wisconsin.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Ohio. Jones.
Illinois Smith. Yeah.
Minnesota, does that border?
Ohio
Minnesota,
Smith.
Minnesota
Ohio
Jones.
Jones.
Yeah.
Ohio
All right.
Jones.
What's the next category?
So next one is best score and music.
This one's kind of tame.
This one's tamer.
Also tame.
Yeah.
Because okay, here's the thing: if there is one aspect about this game that is actually like, if we're thinking about this objectively, and we're talking about the people that are involved, the skill on display, and an award that is actually deserved because of a certain person's skill set.
Woodkid. I'm just kidding. Anyways,
But you're not wrong. No, like Death Stranding 2. But I will say, if there is a single person on the Expedition 33 payroll that does deserve to be awarded for their work, it would be Lorient Testard.
yes.
If one of them does, it would be him. And so I would say if there was one award from this entire Game Awards that I would actually go out of my way to
I
nominate,
would like give them the award. Yes, that one.
I was comfortable with them winning. I was just uncomfortable that it came after so many more and came before so many more too on the other direction too. Oh, dude.
Wait.
But
Isn't there something you want to say right now? Maybe.
There was a game. Well, okay. the only thing I can't say about this one is like Indiana Jones, while it had a lot of an original score, it is a variation on a theme of obviously like the Indiana Jones.
that's the best way to put it.
So it's like, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
This one's okay.
Yeah. This one we can get past because there's other things that bother me more.
But again, should have at least had a nomination.
Let me see the other ones again.
All right. Nominations are Silksong.
It's the same
It's
5
Silksong?
games.
It is.
Yeah.
All of them was the same.
The
five
same
games.
5 games.
Hades 2, Ghost of Yotei.
How was the Ghost of Yotei music, by the way?
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't. It first of all wasn't as good as Ghost of Tsushima. but
That's
it
all I
also-
needed to hear.
That's all you need to hear. But it also just like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like, because I'm trying to be objective here. It wasn't as good as Expedition 33. It wasn't as varied as Expedition 33, and it definitely didn't like evoke enough emotion compared to that game.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I do think the music is Expedition 33's strongest suit. I think it's its absolute, like, the best part about the game is its music.
You win this round.
That's not saying that.
They do.
Alright.
It's not,
Alright,
but
yeah,
they
you
do
win
win
this
this
round.
round. No, like I can't hate on Lorient to start. I do think that he deserves everything he's got.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, Death Stranding 2 and the end 2 as well.
Expedit.
Expedis 6-7.
Yeah.
What's next?
Let's see. Next one, Best Audio Design.
That was Battlefield
Recognizing-
6.
Yeah.
Battlefield 6 audio design is awesome.
Yeah.
It's
Didn't it-
super
didn't that
cool.
It
win?
won? Yeah.
Okay.
This
So-
one actually won the award. I was
I
very
know.
pleased.
There-
Okay.
yeah.
Keep in mind, out of all the categories, this is the first one we've gotten to that
Yeah.
So far that I lost.
That was not.
that it wasn't Expedition 33 winner.
Recognizing the best in-game audio and
Dude,
sound
you
design.
know, this is such an inside joke no one else would get. I just realized. I was gonna say Expedition 33 really is the Mr. Gritty of like these awards, dude.
Mr. Gritty.
It's the
I
Mr.
get
Gritty,
that one
yeah.
too, yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Gritty winner.
Mr.
Out of
Greedy
these,
winner.
what's,
Okay,
yeah, read
so
through them all.
recognizing the best in-game. Okay, yeah, best audio. Everyone knows what that means. Battlefield 6, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, and Silent Hill F.
Death Stranding 2. Like, I'm very serious about this.
Have you
because-
played Battlefield 6?
Yes, I have.
Did you gone through like the
I played
audio, the audio
Alpha.
settings?
Not the audio settings. I haven't
Okay,
gone through all
dude,
that.
there is so
See,
much.
here's where
inside.
I will defend Death Stranding 2, though.
Okay.
Controller audio design.
Oh.
Paired with TV audio design. You have
Okay.
a whole different sound, like set of sound fonts that come from the controller that will never come through the TV. That are completely reliant on the speaker and the controller because
Pretty
it
cool.
is a PlayStation game. And so this is a game where you have individual like touch points that elicit a certain sound from your controller that have like it has like a tangible thing to it because there's a little bit of like the rumble built into it too. It's like a mixture of like rumble and audio design that are built into
Interesting.
that paired with what you hear on the TV with the normal game. I don't think there's another game in this category that did that well.
Okay.
I think
Another game at all
Kojima
that's
was
done
robbed
that.
with this one. What?
I can't think of another game at all that's done that.
Exactly. I think that Death Stranding 2, like, it's hands down, it belongs to that one.
Yeah.
All I will say for Battlefield 6 is you can go in and choose different VARs inside, and there's like a ton of them, and it changes the sounds dramatically. And I set mine to the War Tapes one.
Oh, interesting.
And so I put my, like, when you have your headset on and a jet flies overhead, it is like screaming, and you were like,
so cool.
You're literally like, I feel like I'm actually in the middle of like a war
That is
right now,
very cool.
and I was in a building and a fighter jet just flew over my head.
Battlefield always gets that right.
The Battlefield is consistent with its audio.
It was kind of mogging. It's
Yeah, but it's also nuts though that every single one of those VARs is like a different sound. So like they
Yeah.
went through and
does
individually
VAR stand for?
made. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what it's
Voice
called.
audio recording. I don't know. I'm wrong about that. I know I am.
very awesome recordings.
Very awesome.
Yeah, very awesome recording. Yeah.
Yeah. UK. No, I think that for this one though, I do think it's funny though because it's like, of course, one of the things that was going to be Expedition 33 is gun game. Like, we kind of have to realize the fact that this is one of the only scenarios in which gun game went up against Expedition 33. So that proves even further that it is the popularity award.
VAL in this particular instance stands for very aggressive listening. No joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It was very aggressive.
Yeah.
It simulates the aggressive
Yeah.
raw sound profile of an old war recording.
That rocks.
That is
It's really no
cool,
surprise
though.
that it won, and I am glad that it won. Like, it's,
Yeah, I'm fine with that one.
Yeah.
I'm fine with anything beating Expedition 33.
at this point.
I would say I'm not usually one that pays attention to audio
Yeah.
from video games, and I was
But if that drew your
Impressed.
attention, then that's not nothing. That,
Yeah.
that
Exactly.
is something to take note of. Is the
then
fact
that,
it
and
was
that's what
good
I
enough.
mean is that the
Yeah.
fact that I was noticeably was like, whoa.
That's
from
fair.
the audio
That's
design from Battlefield 6. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
All right. What's up next?
Best performance.
Okay, this is one where it's going to get heated.
All right,
Oh,
here we
brother.
go. So, awarded to an individual for the voice overacting, motion, and/or performance capture. So,
It's important to include all of those.
yes. The nominees are Ben Starr from Expedition 33, who
Who did he-
played Verso.
Verso.
Charlie Cox, Expedition 33, voiced
Gustav.
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 Eric Ishii for Ghost of Yotei,
brother, that
voicing
picture.
what's her name? Ghost.
Atsu.
Okay.
Atsu.
Atsu.
Jennifer English, Clair Expedition 33
Mael.
for Mael.
The underage one.
Konatsu Kato from Silent Hill F for Hinako.
The
I think
girl.
is her name, yeah. And
Troy Baker.
last but not least, Troy Baker.
Indiana Jones in the Great Circle playing
Indiana Jones.
Dr. Indiana Jones.
Now let's be clear here. Troy Baker has no lack of awards. This is not a scenario in which he is an underrepresented person in the sphere. He is arguably one of the big three.
Oh, yeah.
If you were going to put together a list
yeah.
of the big three in audio and voice acting in video games, he is undisputedly
In the present
there.
day.
He's one of the most decorated voice actors ever.
Yes.
However, if we're going to give 3 to Expedition 33, because guess what? It's 3 and it's 33 that shut up. If we're going to give 3 to that game,
3
and-
nominations.
3 nominations, and we're going to not nominate Tom McKay as Henry, who did voice and motion capture for Kingdom Come Deliverance
Oh,
2.
true.
If we're going to not include him for that and give 3, first of all, like
Gustav was
actual
only in the game
evil.
for like 25% of it.
Dude, if you're spoiled, then skills you.
Gustav dies. And maybe he deserved it at this point.
He was only in the game for like 25% of it, and I'm not even joking.
not
The
maybe
20
not even.
The 25% of it he was in, it wasn't even that good.
Well, I will say,
He did the millennial kind of like head nod wink thing
I
a few
think-
times.
I still think he was better than Verso.
Oh no, he was
They
between
were
the
both,
two of them.
and that's not saying much.
It's not saying much
They
at all.
were two of the blandest
Verso was so
characters
bland.
I've ever heard in my.
Which, by the
they
way-
were just standard generic male
Yes.
voice actor 1 and standard generic male voice actor 2.
Which I want to say though, this 100% has to do with the direction of the voice acting, because we know that these voice actors are very good and capable of very good
No,
performances.
they're good, and
Yes.
I do love each of them individually.
Yeah, Ben Starr,
in their own
incredible
right.
voice actor.
You can be an amazing voice actor and give a terrible performance. Look no further.
It all comes to the direction of the voice acting direction.
Look no further than Peter Dinklage playing the Ghost in Destiny 1.
Oh my gosh,
True.
dude. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Okay. Here's my thing. Here's the hill that I will die on. I think that you need to have accomplished all of the above to win the award. It is no secret.
It does say
that-
it does say and or.
But if you have one that does, and you're putting the one that does against the one that does one, if you have one that's doing both against one that's just doing one, the one that does both should automatically win.
The one that's doing one better be twice as good.
It better be twice as
Yeah.
good. Instead, it's Jennifer English speaking in her normal voice. Is her speaking in her normal voice and also not doing mocap for, I think, a lot of it. I think maybe she did some.
I actually have no idea.
But
She actually did the triple flips in the air for the swords.
yeah.
All 3 of them gave the most lackluster, some of the most lackluster voice acting I've ever seen a nomination for.
Her character was good not because of her voice acting. I think her character was good because of some of the writing was okay for hers, not for all of them.
I actually
think,
have the opposite take.
Oh really?
I
Oh,
think
man.
All 3 of their writing was
No. But
Yeah.
this is comparative. It's bad across the board for the writing for them, but out of the 3 of them, I do think that hers was less
because,
bad.
I mean, that's because she's their golden girl. They
Yeah,
made her
yeah.
way more important than the other two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the character itself was fine. Like, not as in like it wasn't like my favorite. Like,
So
it was okay.
here's where I'm going to get a lot more aggressive with
But I
this.
do like her voice acting.
I think she's good as
Just
Shadowheart,
okay.
and that's it.
Well, okay, well, that's the thing, Connor. You're talking about the voice actor. Like, oh, I like this voice actor. We're talking specifically about their performance. Like, for example, LeBron James could have the worst performance ever. That doesn't take away from the fact that he's a great athlete.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So if we're talking about their performance, you can say it was stunk. You can say it was terrible.
No, yeah, I'm
Okay,
trying to-
well, let me talk about a couple other ones on here real quick. Erika Ishii as Atsu.
Oh, yeah.
Erika Ishii was good as Atsu because she didn't feel like Erika Ishii. It felt no. I'm not saying that to
No, yeah.
like because I'm very like mixed
shade.
on like I'm very mixed on Erika like in real life, but I do think that when you see her acting in real life and you see her on like different videos or just talking to people, and then you see Atsu,
She's locked in.
Different
not
person.
the same person even remotely. That's
how it should be.
Exactly. She is in it. She is in a
That's
role.
what a voice actor does.
Now here's where someone takes that and perfects it is with Troy Baker not only doing mocap for Indiana Jones but also adopting a completely new voice outside of his normal voice.
Not even
and
just the
learning
voice.
not only the voice but the mannerisms,
The inflections.
just everything. The way that he learned, pretty much studied essentially under Harrison Ford and like recordings of Harrison Ford. To adopt a completely new iteration of his own voice. He like has been on record saying this is one of the most challenging roles he's ever had. And I think that even though he is a overrepresented actor, even though that he is like really big in this space, and even though that he has plenty of awards, you still got to give the award to the person that does it best.
It's gotta be one
and
of
he
his-
does it best.
For someone with that many credits, this is like easily one of his best performances, which
It
is
is his absolute best performance.
which is saying a lot. Like, it's
Here's something I can say is I'm someone who like I see that list of names and their names mean nothing to me.
yeah.
That means I effectively have zero bias for who these people are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't follow them as much as like me and
Yes.
Connor do.
And
Yeah.
I can comfortably say performance-wise, that was one of the best voice acting jobs I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you talk about completely like forsaking yourself and being a role
Yeah.
perfectly, that is
yeah.
already an established and like criticized role. It's
that's a bigger hurdle.
yes.
It's a
because
significantly bigger hurdle.
Yes, because it's not like, oh, I can take this and do whatever I want with it. This is I have shoes I need to fill
You're playing a household name,
and
like,
I will fill them perfectly.
Arguably like
To the
equally
point where
well
if
as the
you
original.
didn't know if you didn't know it was Troy Baker, you would have thought it was Harrison Ford.
I would have
did.
never thought.
I
I
did.
thought it was, and I say that because I thought it was Harrison Ford.
Dude, I heard it and I was like, either he sounds really young still, or this is like an AI like composite
Yeah.
of his
when,
voice.
when
and
I
that's-
booted up the game,
and when I heard it was Troy Baker, I was like, what?
when I booted up the game for the first time, I paused it 10 minutes in, called Connor on Discord,
That's right.
I said, "Listen to him talk." And that's when he heard it for the first time.
Yes.
I couldn't
Yeah.
get more than 10 minutes in before I was like my jaw was on the floor.
Well, that's the thing because, like, for example, you look at like Jennifer English, and it's like I've watched some Baldur's Gate 3. It's like I know what she sounds like.
That's her speaking voice. That's her default speaking voice.
That is just what she sounds like.
That's just her. It's not a new character. It's just Jennifer
and
English.
that's, in my opinion, and I think the opinion of people who are dedicated to the craft and the
Yeah.
sphere. That's not voice acting.
That's
Well,
not.
here, as someone like I want to one day try and dip my toe in that pool. There's a time and place for that. There's absolutely a time and place, and you will get hired if your normal speaking voice is good enough because people want that.
She's
to
just
be.
generic British speaker.
Like
Yes.
there is a time and place for that, and whatever.
But should you win an award for it?
No.
I think in this,
No.
if we're looking at this lineup of 6 people, it's like, well, yeah, Troy Baker blows it out of the water. Like I don't know.
I think that, like I said, out of the 3 Expedition 33 people that were nominated, which already is so many, that's awful.
Three of them.
That's category fraud.
Just
That is rampant category fraud. First of all, but second of all, out of the out of the three of them, I think she was the best. But that's just because the other two were just so lackluster in comparison. But all three of them, it was their speaking voice. All three of them, it was just their default normal voice. You should not be like nominated, let alone win for that.
I'll give you an example. If my mom can walk in there and read some lines on a piece of paper,
And they get nominated for something because of that.
you shouldn't win an award for that.
Yeah, agreed. It should go to the person that tried the hardest and that like performed the best and had like the best like Okay,
Mayel,
next category.
That was Indiana Jones.
Yeah. We have Jennifer English versus Indiana Jones incarnate. Like
Yeah.
that's the difference that's the difference we're dealing with
another
here.
British lady, another British guy, another British guy. KCD2 wasn't even nominated.
I know.
True.
However, that if we're gonna be objective, that was Tom McKay's speaking voice, but he just did the job even better than her.
I will like I said, there. It's not bad and it's not lazy or anything to talk in your speaking voice because voice actors get jobs because their speaking voice is good. So
It's just that if you're up against someone that's transforming themselves,
Yes,
then
exactly.
you should not win against that person.
Exactly. Most voice acting performances you hear are people just using the regular voice most
Yeah.
of the time. And that is why in a list like this, Troy Baker stands head and shoulders above everybody else.
Yeah.
Because he didn't do that. Which he didn't do the accepted normal the normal thing. He did an actual like performance. Like
Yes, and but I'll also say this, and it's like going back to the Peter Dinklage in Destiny 1. It's
Yeah.
like that's him giving a speaking voice, but then you can have someone where they're giving their speaking voice, but you can also tell they're giving it everything
it's
they've
a
got.
dramatized
They're giving it
version.
everything they've got.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
you can tell a difference.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And when I was listening to Expedition 33, I was like,
yeah.
they're talking.
Okay, so actually, someone put this really good. I saw this earlier today. They were talking about how, in the effort to try and chase natural sounding dialogue, it actually shows that sometimes that's not the best thing to do.
Yeah.
And they were playing a dialogue from Expedition 33, and there were so many ums and uhs. Like there was so much like this. Like there was a lot of filler phrases.
sounded not
to
good.
sound natural. But at the end, it sounds like
No.
in voice acting world and stuff, it just sounds unprofessional.
Yeah.
Like I know that was the direction they were going for, the very like candid, natural sounding thing. But honestly, there's a reason why that doesn't exist in most media.
Right.
for a reason.
I was gonna say like if I'm reading a book and they're adding "us" into like
Oh,
someone
brother.
talking, I'm like, what are we doing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What are
There's
we
a
doing?
reason why it's not there.
This is like,
I have nothing bad to say about Silent Hill F.
yeah.
I have nothing to say at all, unfortunately, because I haven't played it yet. But
Aside from performance, I like her as a person because she's had a whole playthrough of Silent Hill F, and she's gotten really popular through it, and they even like
funny,
added
yeah.
stuff to the game for her. Like
That's
It's
cool.
pretty silly.
That's cool.
She's a really silly
like
person, but I don't know. I haven't played it.
Was it? I'm trying to remember. Is there an option to play the game in Japanese versus English?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think there was.
You might know best, man. I'm gonna be honest.
Because I did it. I played it in with the Japanese.
I think
because
that
was
is. I think
literally,
that's
like,
the only way to play it. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was literally like, first off, I hate dubbed anime.
Yeah.
I literally cannot watch dubbed
It's
anime.
not great.
Yeah.
It hurts my soul.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not playing a Japanese game that's dubbed.
That's fair.
I've watched very few dubbed anime that are actually like.
Well, I'll say this: it can
Fine.
be good if they're giving it their all, but a
Yeah.
lot of times they're not.
Most
giving
of the
it
time,
their
no.
all.
A lot of times
They're
they're
like C-list voice actors.
Yeah, that have been like that have
only a
just picked
few
up
I
off
like.
the street.
Yes.
They're like, we need an English version of this. So
Yeah.
can you-"
Dude, you're gonna catch me in one of those, and I'm gonna do a bad job on purpose.
We have innovation
yes.
and accessibility next.
I don't know.
Recognizing software and/or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience.
I actually
I'm
have-
going to say it right now. This is just the DEI award.
Kind of.
I don't think it has to do with that actually on this one. This
Well,
is
no,
like.
well,
this
no,
is like,
it is.
this is
It's
like- no.
talking about equity and inclusion in games. How can we approach a wider audience? That's how can we include more things and facets in games to make a wider audience.
I think.
I mean, I hear your point, but I also Doom the Dark Ages one.
That's a
And
good
that
point.
doesn't
And I don't
corroborate that
feel
at all.
like-
Yeah.
I didn't even know about Doom: The Dark Ages, so I
Well, the
literally
nominees
can't
is such a
say-
wide smattering of games.
really is.
I really
Yeah.
don't know what to make of this.
Yeah, ball game lost.
Yeah.
What is South of Midnight?
That one does look good.
Well, no, you're
I
taking, you're
do
taking
wanna see that. I
DEI
do wanna
in a
play
civil
that.
context and you're
Right.
applying it to this. So that's not what I'm getting at.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I just don't really know.
You're right, Jason, and I'll agree with you.
I just don't know what it means at all. Like,
It's
With the
just how
context
can
here,
we?
yeah.
How can we? I don't even know.
You're wrong, but I can't tell you
why
how.
Is, like,
Yeah.
why is EAFC 26 here?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't know.
Dude, this
All
is
right,
just the
next.
Screw It Award, dude.
Next.
Games for Impact, same thing. I would say if anything,
But also, I think it's worth pointing out that for the last category, none of us played any of those games.
Games for Impact is also that. in my
Yeah,
opinion.
pro-social meaning or message.
I didn't play.
Next.
Oh brother.
I haven't played any of those games.
Best
I can't speak to
ongoing.
that.
Let's keep our jobs.
yeah.
Awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time.
Okay.
Yeah, No Man's Sky.
We have Final
Yeah.
Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, and I think this, in my opinion, this is one of the only feel good stories
This
Yes.
is one of the only good
of
ones
the
from
entire
the
Game
night.
Awards.
Yeah,
I love this
agree.
moment.
It went to No Man's Sky.
I'm so glad.
If anyone even toyed with the notion of No Man's Sky winning an award,
I know.
like
2025?
six-
Dude.
10 years after.
yes,
Yes.
like 7 or 8 years ago.
No, I think it was 2016.
was it 2016?
and here's the thing.
Like 9 years ago.
Yeah.
They would have laughed in your face.
But the thing is,
Yeah.
everybody's known that No Man's Sky has been dedicated to slowly but surely improving the game.
yes, it has been.
Everyone knows that they've been slowly working at
They
it.
didn't give up on it.
No, yeah, not a lot of people have gone back to see the progress, but like it's a known fact that they like have been committed. But
2016. Yeah.
just the fact that I'm like still seeing that name in 2025 is like that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I've never played it, but with all the stuff that I've seen recently about it,
played
I
it
am
early
kind
on.
of interested.
I do want to go.
I tried to get
but-
back into it last year. I
Really?
couldn't.
Okay.
It feels like I don't know that I could play it by myself, but like with
Yeah.
a group, I think it could.
I
be
could play with a
fun.
group.
The reason I couldn't get back into that is the same reason I'm having a hard time getting into Minecraft. Is like any resource management is just not something that I can really grasp on too well.
Okay. Yeah.
That's kind of my biggest thing. Is like resource management is just not really fun for me. I just have a hard time getting past that. Like any game that I play that does have resource management into it, I need some kind of assist so that it doesn't feel like I'm working another job after getting out of work.
Yeah.
Basically. So like
yeah.
in creative mode or some kind of assist.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I want to say actually I didn't think about this until right now. Why is Marvel Rivals on this list?
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
I was thinking that too. It's how long has it been out for?
Days before the Game Awards, they just had their first anniversary.
I know.
Ongoing game.
What?
At that point, just give it to Expedition 33.
What?
Yeah, literally.
Like, why is it on the list?
$5 billion more for Expedition 33.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought, Fortnite had a lot. This year, we had a record-breaking number of collaborations with
Yes. Yeah.
Disney. Like, I don't know.
Yes. Something like that.
Best community support, recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity, and game updates / patches.
Baldur's Gate 3 got mods.
Baldur's Gate 3, they added mods.
That's
so,
it.
I mean,
That's it.
you know, what else?
They had patch 8 where they finally added photo mode.
Wow.
Wasn't that last year though? I don't even think that was this year.
I don't know, actually.
I think that was last year.
Actually, you might be right.
Best.
Wait, no, I think...
Oh,
That one-
Nathaniel.
that one's
Nathaniel,
weird.
you're not going to like this one.
Independent game. Oh, dude.
Best independent or like indie game. For
This-
outstanding
This
creative
was evil.
and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. We
Yeah,
had
so-
Absalom, Bollex Pit, which I haven't heard of, unfortunately, Blueprints,
Devolver.
Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong.
Did one of those seem a little stinky to you when we read past those names?
Has anybody heard of the term category fraud? Blatant, rampant category fraud.
Can you explain for the people who might not know why this is why you would call something like this category fraud?
This is a small loan of $1 million type game.
Yes, yeah. That quote about like Trump not being able to succeed without the small loan of $1 million from his father. This is similar to that in that not only did the game have a $10 million budget on the outside,
An indie game.
on the outside, all of them, all the people in charge of the studio are not new to the medium. Like, sure, you can say, oh, it's a cool story. They all came from Ubisoft and other companies to be able to like do this new thing. So they're experienced.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
they've been in the
veterans.
industry. They're veterans. They've been in the industry for forever. Not only that,
A giant group of them as well.
This is like it's kind of like a dodgeball team where one of them is like all like the biggest kids.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're still a kids dodgeball team, but like those kids are 6 feet
Right.
tall. Like,
not only that, we have the guy who's in charge of this company coming from a family where his father owns 3, I think, or so multi-million like corporations. He is a French business mogul and has loaned money and has like sent like different connection. Like, I mean, you can look it up online. Like, he has connections that have gotten him into this sphere. He started out as like a director level position, or like a creative director, I think, level position in Ubisoft because of his familial ties and connections, let alone being able to start up a new company, not having to worry about whether or not it fails because his
Yes.
dad's a multi-millionaire.
Yes, so
there was never any fear of failure.
Yeah, the implications of that is, yeah, you have a $10 million budget, but what if you need more? You have it.
Yeah. You could have more if you wanted it. These are just light like restrictions just to make a feel good
This
story.
is a sandbox.
we got it
This is-
down to
I
10
can
million.
do-
yeah, we got it.
Yeah, this is a sandbox. This is, I can do whatever I want and make a game. When I think of an indie game, I think of like Toby Fox.
It's that little like emoji of the guy like holding his hand out begging for coins. Like,
Yeah.
you always draw on Jack Fox.
And that's one of the things too is like I appreciate like Megabonk like stepping out from the indie game,
Dude.
because he had released a game under a different name.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's like,
What
is
an
this not the
honorable
same
thing
thing
to
for
do.
Clair Obscur? Like, they've all released games under different names before, but now they're just working somewhere else. So
Awards
it's like,
integrity. What's that?
you know, so it's like, now I'm like, well, Megabonk should have stayed in because maybe would have won.
Maybe it would
Yeah.
have deserved it more.
It deserved it more, at least in this category, because
That's a big
it's
thing,
one dude.
yeah.
It was one dude that like made this game, and he got it like it basically got picked up. Like all he was doing was posting like YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
It was like, I'm making this game, and
That's
like
an indie game.
that's an indie
That's
game.
an indie game.
Yes,
You know?
like I was saying with like Toby Fox, it's like someone making something that takes off on its own and becomes this massive thing. But it's one guy who is just like in a basement
Yeah.
grinding on it because it was his passion.
Yeah. To be fair, Silksong and Hades 2 also did not deserve to be in this category. By this logic that we're following
Silksong
right now.
not anymore.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Hollow Knight not
Wait.
anymore.
Do you know how many people are in Team Cherry behind Silksong?
How many?
3.
Wait, what?
It's 3 people.
They haven't outsourced any of the work?
They said they might bring in occasional contractors. It's 3 people.
That's crazy.
Okay, I take that one back.
Yeah.
I take that one back. Hades 2, though, I would say still doesn't necessarily qualify as like indie.
Yeah, they're
under the
actually
way that we're
named
talking
super giant games.
Yeah.
about. I rest my case.
Yeah, that means there's a lot of them.
I would have voted for Blueprints, and I did vote for Blueprints for this one. This again feels like a lot of people voting who didn't know any better, and they saw, oh, look, my favorite one, the one everybody's talking about, goes to the popular kid. That's what this one was. Next, I don't want to talk about this one
at the end of
anymore.
the day,
Super Giant Games has a staff of around 50.
Yeah, so they don't deserve to be in
it's
this.
a heartwarming story that at the end of the day, if money is no object to you, you too can make indie game of the year.
Yeah. Best debut indie game, also Indiana, or I wish Indiana Jones. My gosh, no. Expedition 33.
a new independent studio.
So
Yeah, the studio just has to be new. It doesn't necessarily matter about.
Dispatch or Blueprint should
this
be
is
on
like
one.
this is like corporate like hoop jumping.
Oh yes,
if,
yes,
like-
yes.
I'm not gonna
Dude,
say, I'm not
like-
gonna say anymore.
Oh, you do. There are comparisons I could draw.
You
from
know what this
one.
is?
Oh yeah.
You know
Oh,
what this
yeah.
is? This is a social experiment.
It is.
To
It has to be.
see they basically said we're gonna see how many awards we can win.
You know
How
what?
far can we push it?
Awards.
You know what this is actually doing for me though, that I've now thought about it? Because it's winning so many, it actually makes me want to go try the other nominees more than I
Yeah.
would have, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what Despelote is here, but like, I want to play that now.
Yeah.
Because I know that they lost, and like I can't imagine what it must have felt like. But
To lose indie game to them.
I
Yeah,
wanna-
yeah, coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb.
Like
I want to support them.
I mean, yeah.
like for example, I'll give you a perfect example. So let's say I'm in college. I'm a history student. Let's say all the history students have to write a research paper,
Yeah.
right? And you're in the running for research paper of the year. You get this big award. What if all the professors quit and became students and submitted their own research papers into the pool?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yes,
doctorate
yes.
level.
That's
yeah.
exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
And what if and let's say my professor wins and he goes up there and is like, this is such an honor. I never thought I would be here.
yeah, exactly.
How would you feel?
Yeah.
Robbed, understandably.
I think
like
Dispatch should have won.
I if I'm going to give it to one though, Blueprints I think deserves it over Dispatch because Dispatch still had veterans. If we're going to stick this logic of like people who are veterans don't deserve it as much as those who aren't, then then under that logic, Blueprints deserves it more than Dispatch.
Yeah, I actually don't know anything about like the development team behind Dispatch. The only thing I know about them that are isn't it Telltale Studios?
No, but it's
Telltale.
I'm saying isn't it basically the same
it's
people?
basically basically the same. It's just like new people, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I really enjoyed Dispatch. I think it got nominated for one.
2 things so far that I've seen.
That's the first one I've seen so far.
I thought we saw one more before. Okay,
No.
maybe not.
I was gonna say they weren't in voice actor. Like,
I know, right? I know.
yeah, like
That one's crazy too.
I don't know. Anyways,
Yeah.
We have
Mobile-
another feel good story here
Yeah.
best mobile game.
for the best game playable on a mobile device. We got Destiny Rising, Persona 5 Phantom X, which I won't say anything about that. Sonic Rumble, Wuthering Waves, and Uma Musume Pretty Derby.
That's right.
I'm sorry. 3 of these deserved it over Umumuse. Or whatever that
Okay,
was.
I can give the elevator speech for this category.
Give me a quick pitch.
Persona 5 Phantom X. No, that
it's
one.
not. It's just not.
It's
good.
like it's like Skyrim, dude. It's re-releasing Persona 5 for the nth time.
It's just not good.
But okay, Uma
unfortunately.
Musume. Essentially, this is a game that if you are not in the know about anime girl games, then you probably don't know about this one. But essentially, it had been released in Japan and I think just in Asia servers for a while, and it just saw a global release this year. Essentially, it's horse race gambling. But what if the horses were all girls?
Yeah.
And so
This is everything Nathaniel hates in a game.
It really like this pisses me off just as much as Expedition
so
33.
the funny thing is though is that it really is nothing special. It's nothing crazy. There's no lore. There's no like story. There's no like interesting thread to follow. People love gambling on races.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People love gambling on races. And
I think it's also hilarious. And so then like you like I saw like so many TikToks of people just playing this at like parties or
Yeah.
something, and everyone's like, what are you
So,
doing?
essentially,
and
it's
it's
like-
like you don't know about this?
Yeah.
You don't know about you don't know about this.
And that's the thing is that most people don't get it and they see it's viral, so they try it. And basically what it is, it's like you basically pick a like horse girl, I guess, to have as like your student. And it's like, okay, they need to train, they need to study, they need to do this and that and this and improve themselves in certain categories so that when it comes to race day, hopefully you have a shot. And then it's like, okay, whatever, we'll spend our time. And it gets to the race day and you're like, I put so much time and effort, you better win. It's like, you had better run your butt off. And then it's like, they get like 4th place and you're like, okay, all right, back to training. And it's like the time when they finally get a win, it's like a Dark Souls boss dead. It's like,
Yeah.
finally. Oh my goodness. And then after they win, they perform a concert. Like, they sing a concert.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Nathaniel's like,
It's so stupid. It is like basically like mobile game slop. Like At its
Right.
pinnacle, it is like if we're talking about
It's
mobile
kind
games,
of reminiscent of when mobile games, like the best mobile game was like Temple Run. You know what I'm
it
saying?
is like the
Yeah.
most. It is the most mobile game of all
Temple
mobile
Run.
games. Basically, it is like the quintessence. Of
and I
that.
think there's kind of a little bit of charm in that.
it's kind of it's
There's
silly.
there's something.
It
There's
is
something there.
It is. This is not a serious. It is the whimsical win right there.
I think
that.
if you're talking about if you're talking about quality, it should be Wuthering Waves.
Wuthering Waves.
No,
for quality.
Wuthering Waves is like one of my favorite games of the year. It is one of my favorite games I've
but
ever
because
played.
it's mobile game, I
thought it was hilarious that they
who
won.
cares?
Yeah, that's true.
It is such a nothing burger award. I thought it was
At
so.
least it's not Expedition 33.
Yeah, at
Yeah,
least.
best mobile game.
Imagine if there was a
expedition.
mobile
But
port and
the
it
thing
won.
though, the
They
reason
would.
the
They
reason
would,
why
though.
it even like got any attention whatsoever though is that all of the characters in that game are
Oh,
based
yeah.
off of real racehorses, and once people like play the game, they actually end up inevitably Googling the horses, and which opens up a surprisingly wide and deep pool of strange lore about real horses and the weird and wacky world of Japanese horse racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one of them which like one of the girls was based after this horse, which like is super famous and beloved all around Japan because it never won a single race.
Yeah, this so
And it passed away, unfortunately.
that horse just passed away, dude. I actually was really bummed out when that horse
I
died.
remember seeing a story about that.
I
Yeah.
was really sad. Like it ran like 120 something races.
never won a
and
single
it never
one.
won a single one.
Just do it for the love of the game.
But
kinda
it,
cute.
it really became a mascot for like trying your best and for like just always showing up.
And that's so encapsulated in the game.
right, yeah.
And I think
and it's
I think that's cute.
kind of transcended just the medium and became like this icon. It was put on advertisements and all that stuff, and people like after it was retired, she like was on this like farm and you could go and visit it, and it was really sweet. So when she died though, it was like, oh my goodness, the whole nation was like grieving. It was insane,
Man.
Like
Yeah.
there was like a whole like funeral and visitation like at the horse farm.
Oh my
and like there were
God.
so many flowers there. Like it was honestly really sweet.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
It was quite sweet.
For this category, though, Destiny Rising is more fun than current day Destiny, and I think that
Yeah.
that is something to
That's not
consider.
saying much,
That's
though,
not. Yeah,
is
that's
it?
not.
It's
that's
not
not
saying a
hard.
lot. Sonic Rumble's fun,
Dude, Nettie's is on a run.
Yeah, yeah. Sonic Rumble's fun. We talked about Wuthering Waves is peak. It's just really good. At
It's a
what it does.
AAA game on your phone. Like
Yeah.
No.
So I think if we're going off of quality, though,
It's Wuthering Waves.
I
It's
think-
Wuthering
I think
Waves.
I think one of those three, especially Wuthering Waves, deserves it more.
yeah.
I was a little bit bummed out that
Objectively, it's Wuthering Waves.
a Hoyo game didn't get a nomination.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
surprising. It's surprising.
It is kind of surprising. Just in general.
I'll say this. I think, for all the slack you can give Hoyo, they had a generational run this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only other award that I think went to the 100% right choice was Best VR AR.
Yeah, I
that's-
wanted you to talk
next
about
category.
this.
That's Midnight Walk. I played that one. I gave my review for it. It didn't get the highest review for me. I
Why
think
wasn't that an art direction?
Oh, that's a good question.
I was thinking about that.
Okay. To be fair, I did complain about its art direction when I was talking about it. I think it's
Oh.
really cool. Like when I gave my
forgot about
review.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
One of my complaints was the fact that each of the areas looked too similar to the area before. And I do think that there wasn't enough variation in the world, and that's why it got a lower score for me.
I like
it didn't
Pot
get-
Boy.
I love Pot Boy. It didn't get a great
too.
review for me, but I will say though, I was like, I'm rooting for the studio, and I do think that it's still
Is this an
good
indie
game.
studio?
What?
Is this an indie studio? What do you know?
What do you know? Well, look at who didn't get nominated for best debut.
What do you know?
Which I do think deserved it over anyway. I'm not going to keep going back to that. They've already taken up
Yeah.
enough headspace of mine, and they keep demanding more.
Whole pod mad, whole pod angry.
Whole pod angry.
We needed these cookies and stuff out here.
Everybody getting coal.
Okay,
The French are getting coal. Okay, Midnight Walk deserved it. I'm moving on.
I've never played
best
any of this.
action game. For
Nominees.
the best game in the action genre focused primarily on combat: Battlefield 6, Doom: The Dark Ages, Ninja Gaiden 4, Shinobi: Art of Vengeance, and the winner was Hades 2 by Supergiant Games.
I'm okay with this win.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with this win.
I really wanted to play Hades 2 because I do like roguelike games.
Yeah, yeah.
For the most part, but I legitimately felt sick with the camera movement from this
Oh,
game.
really? Yeah.
I think I played maybe 30 minutes and I was like, I actually feel motion sick.
I couldn't
from
do
this
it.
game.
I couldn't do it.
And
But
I was like, so I played 30 minutes and then I never went back to it.
was that the first or the second?
Second?
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah,
I
because
just-
I bought it when it released.
I played like an hour of the first one.
Because I wanted to do a review on it, but I
Right.
legitimately was like, I can't play this game.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
And
That's
I'm
understandable.
not a person who gets motion sick. So
It's like my mom watching me play Warframe. She's like,
Yeah.
"This is so fast. What's going on?"
I mean, but
No,
that,
it was
yeah,
so
I get. I
my
get
mom,
it.
No,
my
it
mom will get
wasn't-
motion sick watching me play games.
It wasn't even that it was like fast paced or anything. It was legitimately just the camera motion.
Yeah.
The way that
Yeah.
it moved around with you on the screen just
annoying.
felt like really.
Isn't it a little
wonky.
bit behind the character moving?
It's like it's if you're played like
top-down.
Diablo or
Isometric.
anything,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a
2.5.
top down. Yeah.
2.5D.
I see what you mean.
That's not what it is.
With,
It's
with games like
isometric.
those. This next one,
Yeah. What's next?
do you really want to know? Best action/adventure game, but it wasn't Expedition 33.
True. We'll start off with that.
You know,
For the best action
win
slash
is a
adventure
win.
game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Ghost of Yotei,
Death Stranding 2 even being nominated is so weird.
Hollow Knight Silksong,
Yeah.
Split
It's
Fiction,
a Strand type game.
and Indiana Jones and the Great Circle was nominated.
Okay, first of all, if we're talking action adventure, we're talking about combat, traversal, puzzle solving.
Combining
Split
combat
Fiction-
with
Split Fiction-
traversal and puzzle solving.
Split Fiction, I don't think deserves to be there because it doesn't have enough combat for I think it to earn this.
I'm
that spot.
shocked they didn't find a way to weasel Expedition 33 in
I'm
here.
really shocked about that too. Death Stranding 2
They had
does
to save
not
some
deserve-
face.
Death Stranding 2 doesn't have enough puzzle solving.
In my
Its
opinion, there
puzzle
are
solving is walking from one point to another point.
in my opinion there are only two games that deserve to be here.
And it is Silksong and Indiana Jones.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
those two are the only ones that deserve to be there. I'm really upset that Indiana Jones didn't win just because it was only nominated for two things.
Yeah.
However, I do see where they're coming from with this win with,
I
with Hollow
can't.
Knight.
I can't.
I'm annoyed. I do think Indiana Jones deserved it more, but this is a less offensive win to me than Expedition 33 winning a lot of the ones.
Yeah.
that
Yes,
won.
it's definitely less offensive.
it's less offensive, but it's still wrong.
Yeah.
It is not correct.
Yes.
When
yeah.
you talk about combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving,
The only reason it didn't win is because not as many people played Indiana Jones.
Yes, that's true. Travesty.
honestly,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. And that's the thing that's sad about a popularity contest.
Which is exactly what this is.
You will have games like this that just don't get love.
Yeah.
And honestly,
I'm happy they got nominated.
you have
Like,
to. Yeah, that's
the end
where
of-
that's where I'm going with this. You have to consider like I unfortunately have to consider it a victory that it even got 2 nominations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is so
Yeah.
pathetic.
It's like at least you went to the Olympics.
Yeah.
You went. You didn't place, but you went.
Yeah.
But
It
when
does suck.
when you talk about an action adventure game, I mean, what better action adventure is there?
There's not.
Then the Great Circle, baby.
Yes,
There's not.
than Indiana Jones that combines combat, had great combat, but puzzle solving.
Had
It
really
had
good puzzle solving.
some really intuitive, unique,
Very unique.
and at times difficult puzzles.
Checks every
Yeah.
box. I mean, like
Yeah.
every box. Easily.
And now I don't know about Silksong, but I can only imagine there's only so creative
Minimal puzzle
There are
solving.
only there's
There's no
only so
puzzle
intuitive and
There's
creative
some
you can get with
minimal.
puzzles in Silksong.
It's more like platforming puzzles.
Yeah.
Yes,
And even then.
but Indiana Jones,
Just
every
traversal.
single area had unique and intuitive puzzles
Yeah.
that you felt rewarded for accomplishing.
Oh,
But it didn't hold your hand.
I'll
Yeah.
say I'm surprised that Silent Hill is not on this list.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, it's true.
Because like
Yeah.
even in the couple hours that I played it, I thought the puzzles were very
Yeah.
in
Staple
depth
of the
trying to
genre.
figure them out.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you're fighting bosses, you're fighting stuff around
Yeah.
you the entire time while trying to navigate and figure out the puzzles.
Yeah.
And I also felt like there were not nearly enough clues to figure out what you were doing.
Yeah.
You want to talk about puzzles in a game? You were literally cracking Nazi World War II codes in
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
All right.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Okay.
That'll do
Next
it.
one's gonna make me just as mad.
Oh wait,
Honestly,
wait.
honestly, After this next one, I think we can stop talking about Game Awards because we don't have really strong opinions.
Oh
on the
man,
rest.
there's a lot of these. Yeah.
There's a lot more, and we don't have strong opinions
Yeah.
on the rest of them.
Well,
I think
there's actually a couple more. I would.
okay,
talk
well,
about.
let's skip to
We can-
those.
we can
after
cherry
this.
pick
we will
those.
skip.
Let's. RPG doesn't deserve to go to Expedition 33.
Oh brother.
ever.
Many people agree. Luckily.
And I think this is the one that most people agree with me on. Good, you're right. That Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is the only true RPG on here. Now people say, oh, but a JRPG is still a JRPG. No, you are wrong. You have to learn to be wrong. You have to learn to understand when you're wrong about something, and this is where you're wrong and where I'm right. Many such cases. I am right about this, and that is objective. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, like if we are considering RPGs as traditional RPG and JRPG, traditional RPG is more RPG than the JRPG. And that is just a fact. There is no...
It's more specific, yeah, it's
There's
so
no
much more
ifs, ands, or
specific,
buts
yeah.
about that one. Role-playing game. That's what those
Yes.
letters stand for.
This is one of the most pure RPGs that's been made in. I don't know how long.
If there is one game that has ever been made that encapsulates what it means to play a role in a game, it is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and no other game comes even remotely close.
The one that comes closest is Kingdom Come 1.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Listen.
it's
listen
first
to this.
and second place.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Listen to this. Listen to this. This is the description.
Yeah,
the
I
Game
was just about
Awards
to say
gave
this.
best RPG for the best game designed with rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences.
Wait, what?
Clair Expedition.
That's
Clair
Rich player character customization.
Expedition 33 doesn't
and
fill any
progression.
of this. According
You
to
can
their
switch your outfit and your hairstyle,
It's about
and
the-
that's literally it.
It's talking.
It's talking about like the Picto
Yeah.
system, which is what it's talking about. Even then, that's so minimal that is just par for the course. That is like the bar for entry for any video game. Having little like upgradable things like that. Every video game has upgrades of some kind. That's all that is. There's
Mario
no
has upgrades.
Role playing. Like if anything, you're playing like the victim of just being part of the wheel that is the Expedition 33 news cycle. Like that's all. That's the role that you're playing there. Like it's so ridiculous.
Well, I likened it. I likened it to this. When it comes to a role
You're
playing
getting played by the game, buddy.
Yeah.
Yes, literally. Yeah.
place you.
When it comes to a role playing game, you are a character, obviously, but you're becoming the character in some ways. As far as
You're making the character your own.
I'm picking up this character that's already has this established stuff, and I'm kind of making them my own in a lot of ways.
Yes.
When are you ever doing that with Verso or Gustav?
No choices. No choices. Light romance options and a or B option at the very end
It's
of the game.
literally just I pick this one or I pick this one. Guess where all the roads lead to? The exact same thing.
Yeah. Evil. Dude, this is actually some evil stuff right here.
It's like calling, and I think I said this last time. I think I said this when we were watching the Game Awards. It's like calling Uncharted a role playing game
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's a really
because
good
you're
point.
playing a main character and you can make a couple small decisions with them.
Yeah.
That's not a role playing game.
Yeah. And people online are like, "Oh, don't get bent out of shape. It's just a Game Awards."
What else is there?
What else is there for
It's
games?
more viewed than the Super Bowl.
It's more viewed than the Super Bowl.
Was it
definitely
actually?
more viewed than
Yep.
the Oscars?
Oh my gosh.
Definitely more viewed than the Oscars or Emmys or like the Golden Globes. This is big. This matters to talk about at this point. And it matters that we are not.
Yeah,
spewing,
it's not like E3 like 13 years ago.
It's not.
I miss
it,
E3.
But it matters that we're not spewing category fraud. It matters that we are true to the categories. It matters that there is awards integrity, and this year had none of that. This year had no awards integrity, no semblance of it in the slightest. It was so bad.
Yeah.
It was very TS.
There's nothing else to be said in that category.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I could rage bait myself into talking a whole episode about
I
this
could
one
too.
category.
Okay, there are two that we could talk about that
Let's just run them. Let's run it.
There's content creator of the year, and then there's best esports athlete. Those are the only two I care about talking about.
Oh, I don't know anything about the athlete one.
Me and
It's
Connor
outside
can talk about best esports athlete.
Oh, yeah.
Content
It's very
creator. I don't care.
Wait.
Like, I mean, I voted for Moist Critical just because I like his content more than the rest of them, but like, I don't really care about the rest.
Best multiplayer. Let me see what the categories again.
Most anticipated game. Grand Theft Auto
Wait.
6. Yeah.
I mean, that one.
I mean, obviously, what else would it be?
Obviously.
Wait.
Unfortunately.
What is it?
The Witcher 4, though, I am excited for.
Have you played the 3
I have.
all the way through?
There is something
mostly.
actually. There is something worth talking about in this category.
Which one?
Do you remember who won Best Adaptation?
Forgot about that one.
Wait.
That one was really bad.
Oh, bro.
But there wasn't a lot going for it, though. There was hardly anything else here.
I mean, what else would have won?
A Minecraft movie for
Minecraft
The
movie.
sure.
Minecraft movie.
I'm going to be honest. I voted Minecraft movie over season 2
I
of
would
Last of
have.
Us.
I would have happily taken.
I watched
Minecraft
both.
Movie.
I think the only reason
The Last of Us season 2 is so bad that the creator of The Last of Us was like, "I'm out."
Yeah.
Literally, that's actually what happened.
it
yeah.
wasn't The Last of Us 2. That's all there has to be said about it.
It was
wasn't.
The Last of Us spinoff.
It was The Last of Us like 2.1, but like reworked and made worse.
Yes.
Yes, it just
Yeah.
wasn't The Last of Us.
I mean, again, that's a can of worms that I'm not going to get into right now. But like,
I like the Devil May Cry anime. But
tell
I
us about
didn't-
it. I don't know anything
Actually,
about
don't
that.
know much about it.
I don't know anything. I didn't even know it was an adaptation when I watched it.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I feel like
I
do
thought
you
it
think
was.
that's a good thing that you didn't realize that?
I probably. I think
Okay.
usually it ends up being a good thing.
Yeah,
That you don't
yeah.
know it's an adaptation.
Okay.
Nice.
Because like if you've read the book and then you watch the movie, the movie's always disappointing.
Indeed.
That's why I like Dune and you don't.
Yeah. Well, oh, you mean the books? Because like I like the movies a lot.
Did you read the Dune books?
I tried the first one. I started getting into it. Didn't love it.
I get you confused with someone else then.
Okay, yeah.
I was
'cause
talking to someone. They
I like
don't
the movies a lot.
They
yeah.
don't like the movies, and I was like,
Really?
"You don't like the Dune movies?" And they're like, "Well, I read the books," and I'm like,
All right, buddy.
"Well, I can't fight you."
Yeah.
Because
No, I started the books.
You paint a
and-
whole picture in your head, and like you get so much more
Yeah,
depth.
the good guys look like me. The bad guys look like my political opponents. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
But no, but it's just like you paint this picture in your head, and like I love the Percy Jackson books, so I've always been disappointed with the movies and the TV series, which
Yeah.
everybody was like, the TV series is so good. I don't like it. It's not close to the books at all.
Why should you look like that?
Like,
I'll leave it at
like,
that.
but no, I think it's frustrating when there's a clear definition of what a character looks like, and then they completely deviate from that.
Oh,
Well,
I know.
and that's what I mean by that is that like
Right.
she was written to look a very specific way. in
She's
the books.
she's a white girl with blonde hair and stormy dark gray eyes, and they have
Hard
never done that. Even in with the Logan Lerman movies, what they had
She had Alexander Daddario.
Alexander Daddario. She did not have blonde hair.
She didn't fit that either. So it's like, guys, are we never going to do a correct adaptation
Yeah,
of Annabeth?
literally. Like we're just never gonna do that.
Yeah. So we're just going to be
No?
we're going to be okay with her just always looking wrong.
Yeah, it's like, just like the main love interest.
I'll
of the
never
entire
understand
thing
that.
Just never looks like how she's supposed to.
I
What-
love race switching.
What reasoning can you make in your head to be like, I can do this, and it's true to the series, but I won't.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, why?
Snape in the new
Snape in the new
and
Harry Potter.
Hermione I can get behind. I think her casting could be okay for the long run. But Snape, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
I don't know. I feel like they should leave Harry Potter alone because it's so beloved.
It's so recent. Hasn't been around long enough to deserve a remake.
It's been around
The
for a
remaking
while.
the movies,
But
I actually
not
didn't see
long
that.
enough to deserve two.
That's fair.
Or in the 2000s alone.
Can we just stop making remakes?
Yeah.
No.
There's so much good content out there.
Can we just make another Hogwarts Legacy game instead?
Yeah.
Dude, oh
Actually.
my gosh.
How about
was
that?
So
Talk
good.
about a good role-playing game.
All right.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Another
Okay.
tangent. I'm reading the Mistborn series right now by
Yeah.
Brandon Sanderson.
I've read half of the first book.
It's fantastic.
The power system's really good. The
Yeah.
power system is the best thing I can say about it.
Yeah.
I like
The
to
whole-
see my
like,
bros reading.
I'm 200 pages in. It's a 600 page book, which is
Yeah.
slightly annoying. But
Yeah.
I just finished part 1, which is
Then maybe I wasn't
Two-
halfway through because I think I'm about where I stopped about where you are right now.
okay.
Yeah.
But like it's a fantastic story. The world building is so rich.
Yeah,
And
oh,
it's
it
like
is.
you're
It
getting
is.
all of this information, and there's enough kind of like deviation on the character details where they're
Yeah.
not exactly specific. And so you kind of paint a picture in your head
Yes.
that would be fine to kind of throw anyone into.
That's why
Yeah.
books are neat.
You know, where
like
it's like
Books are tough.
I haven't really gotten a direct definition of the color of these people's
physical media.
hair
Yeah.
or their eyes or what exactly they're wearing. Like
Yeah.
I am like for their misborn
You're making
cloaks
it
or
up.
whatever. But like, you know, you kind of in your head, I'm getting this visualization of who it is, and I would not be mad if they were to throw anyone into that role.
Right.
Right? Like if they were to come out and be like, actually Kelsier, who's one of the main character
Such a
guys,
tough name, by
is
the way.
is Asian. You know, I'd be like,
He's in Fortnite, by the way. Do you guys know that?
is he really?
I'm not kidding. I'm being so serious about that. Kelsier,
He's in Fortnite?
he's in Fortnite. I'm so serious. Look him up right now. Look him up right now.
I need to find this out.
Yeah.
Show me when you find it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like, I like if they're like he's Asian or he's like, you know, just like anything, I would be like, okay, well, like sure, like they didn't say in the book,
Yeah.
you know, but when they specifically say that this person has blonde hair and stormy gray eyes, it's like
Right.
you have to keep that. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't not do that.
If that's all they're giving
this is
you, and
actually
you just
true.
deviate from like the only thing they give you,
Wait.
Yeah.
That's one of the
No
most
way.
rare skins in Fortnite.
That's
too.
got to be crazy. I've never seen it
Yeah.
before.
I've never seen that either. It's
Yeah.
kind of tough.
It's like a very rare
No, you don't
one.
get to see it.
No, show me.
Yo, wait.
Everyone except Connor gets to see it.
Yeah, actually, Sam, you're not gonna be able to see this one.
All right.
Anyway,
There's
Because I'm on the
one.
naughty list.
Yeah, you're getting
The
cool.
heck?
Okay,
What?
Yeah.
there is one more thing for the Game Awards I want to talk about, and then we can
I do
I,
feel.
I, I said we cut it off after that.
yes.
yeah, and then we can give a little closing, and then we'll go. Me and Connor are probably the only two that can talk about this.
Yeah.
do it.
Best esports athlete.
There was only one option.
The
here.
esports athlete judged to be the most outstanding for performance and conduct in 2025, irrespective of the game.
Yeah.
And this to me is the one where it just is a popularity contest. It just is. Because it was basically the greatest Street Fighter 6 player I've ever seen in my entire life
yeah.
versus a guy that seems like he's pretty good at League of Legends.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
Ben, do you know anything about this guy? Because
Chovy.
best esports athlete.
yes.
Chovy Jongjiun. Let me get back to you.
Yeah. Find out what team he's on or whatever.
Yes, because okay,
Should probably one of the big two.
I have been watching the Capcom Cup and Evo for Street Fighter since I first got into fighting games. So like what, 2014, 2015?
Historically, the biggest world stage events for fighting games. Like,
Yes. And they've always been, you know, this is anyone's year. Anyone can take this.
yeah.
Not anymore.
Nope.
Because because this guy is so conclusively good.
He's like a villain. Like,
Yes, he is a villain because you don't want him to win. And it's not because of anything. It's not because like he's a bad person. It's not
Yes.
because like
No.
oh, you know, he's not like a good sportsman. It's like he's just so good he wins
yeah.
every time.
It's like,
Yeah,
can
yeah.
anyone beat him this year? Like,
every
Right.
single major tournament he played in this year, he won.
every single one.
So if you win everything there is to
I think
win.
no. The funniest thing to me is that during Evo just happened this year for the fighting games, and his opponent was a guy named Kakeru,
Who also got nominated.
Who was also nominated for best esports athlete. The two of them were in the grand finals against each other in Evo Japan, and Mena RD won.
Yes.
Then comes Evo USA,
Which is the big one.
the both of them fought each other again, and he won again.
Yes.
like
Like
it's
he is first best and second best at his own.
he
sport.
has to be stopped. Like it's like
Yeah.
"Bah!" like it's like all those clips of like just like he has to go. Like
Yeah,
he is too good.
So, and that makes me think, because I would assume this guy didn't dominate everything in League of Legends.
He has won the last 4 World Cups in a row.
He's a Lightning McQueen out here.
Yeah.
Okay, then tell me like I don't really know
He's
like
surpassed all expectations, even by the other top contenders.
Oof, he really is Lightning McQueen.
He did kind of like pop off.
So you can say, okay, and honestly, that gives credence to what I'm saying, right? Because if you have the best two in two different games, it's like, okay, well, who's gonna win?
Popularity contest.
Yeah.
The one that's the most popular.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
And that's something where it's like, what can you do about it?
Yeah, it's fine.
What can you do about it?
Between the two of them, which one looks like he pulls more?
Definitely not
Not
Menardi.
the Street Fighter guy.
Not
He
Menardi.
looks like he does not
Show
shower.
me definitely
That's
wins.
part of my argument. Yeah.
Yeah.
He pulls up and he's like, you're
You know he
cooked.
stinks. Like,
You know
oh.
you're cooked. It's like you're at any fighting game tournament and there's that one guy and it's like, I'm gonna lose.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
He wears like the same like jersey to like every tournament.
Yeah, it's really funny.
He's
So-
got the black basketball shorts that are too long. and
He
like
does.
Yeah, he does. Dude,
Yeah.
because also
He's a monster.
Oh, okay. He has a 100
that's him, Street
KDA.
Fighter guy.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
He's the first professional League of Legends player to ever achieve a 100 overall KDA in professional league.
Oh,
That's kind of
brother.
absurd, though.
Maybe I'm wrong.
All right. Well,
Oh,
Something
brother.
you'll never catch me
all right,
saying about
GG's. He won.
Expedition
Like,
33.
okay.
All right.
He's the sixth player to ever reach 2,500 kills in the LCK after Faker, Deft, BDD, Aiming, and Ruler.
Okay,
We're
but
the sixth player ever. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's also wildly younger than them.
How old is he?
Really?
He looks
He
like
was
he's like
born in
what?
2001.
Well, let me
Yeah.
see. Let me see. What's the guy look
He's like 24. He just
He's 24.
okay.
He didn't start playing until 7 years ago.
that's pretty impressive.
7 years ago, and he's already.
He's like
Sheesh.
one of the best players in the world.
Yeah, and that's
All
that
right,
would
chase
be
that bag, little bro.
that would also
I know.
mean he didn't. That also mean he was only playing for like 5 years because he would have his military service too.
He also got the MSI Finals MVP
He's probably
this
playing in
year.
the military, dude.
He also
You
got
got to
the
focus on what counts.
he got the MVP for the
drone
last
strikes.
since he's been the 4 times MVP since 2019.
Wow.
He just got that down.
Yeah, I
Got
feel
that
like
dog in him, dude.
I hadn't really
Yeah, he
heard
got
about
the
this
dog in
guy,
him.
but like I mostly am like in with like more of the content creators like Faker and like different people.
I know Faker's tough.
Yeah, Faker is tough.
Yeah.
Even I know who that is.
Yes.
So
It's crazy.
I know more about them, but like these guys that are the professional players, like that are going for like worlds and stuff, they do not stream because they don't have time for it.
Yeah.
Isn't Faker the one where it's like the picture of the guy doing this, and it's like that's him?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
you've
that's
probably
really
seen
funny.
that.
Yeah, I
like
have. I have
yeah,
seen
like
that.
that's him.
Okay,
That's really
to
funny.
conclude this category, maybe I'm a chud.
I think it's hard when we have someone that we wanted to win because we know the lore, but then when someone else wins and we don't know
Honestly,
the lore.
if you looked into
Yes.
all of these people, they all probably have equally
They-
like astonishing.
Except for
lore.
Kakaroo. Sorry. It's just like it's
Kakeru is really good at getting second place, unfortunately.
Yes, it's like
Yeah.
if it's the same game, but it's like I'm sure all these other people are the goats of their game. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So at that point, it's like, which game is more popular?
Yeah.
So what can you do?
League is more popular, I fear.
League is
League is quite
It is.
popular.
It's more Street Fighter 6, unfortunately.
I hope it'll
is.
get more popular because
No.
It's an indie game.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, it's.
I'm surprised Expedition 33 didn't
At
weasel
humble
its way in
beginnings.
here.
I know, right? Oh my gosh, dude. Dude, but that's. I mean, the point you guys are making about like, okay, maybe I just don't know enough. That's why me and Connor played Expedition 33 this year.
Yes.
So that we could see. Okay, were people right? Well, am I wrong? And in the pursuit of that, we found out that everybody else is wrong. We found out what I always knew,
Everyone
which
else
is
is-
that I am always right.
Everyone else is
Connor is
meat
right
grinders.
with yeah, and Connor is with me
When I
And
agree with you. Yes.
yeah, exactly. And everybody else is wrong.
And guess what?
And that's just kind of what you guys have to deal with, honestly.
And if you don't, then it's a skill.
It's a
issue.
skill issue.
It's a skill
It is
issue.
a skill issue to be on the opposite side as us.
It's a skill issue.
we should rename
That's
critical
right.
thinking issue.
That's
Critical
why.
thinking issue. Yes, literally.
That's why this is called a skill issue.
guys. I think at the end of the day, if Expedition 33 is one, your favorite game you've ever played, and two is like the best story you've ever experienced in a video
Play
game.
more games.
I'm saying this right now as kindly as I can. Please just play another game.
yeah.
Please pick up any other game.
Stop playing COD. Stop playing Fortnite.
There are other games besides ball game and gun game out there. There is a vast swath of story games that really will enwrap you in their worlds,
Like Fruit Mountain.
Like What?
Like Fruit Mountain.
Yeah. Balatro's. Yeah. That one. Yeah.
Shoot, there are gun games with better stories than that.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Early COD. And then like, dude, BioShock is a gun game.
Like Uma Musume.
yeah, that one too.
Is that kind of a ball game?
Yeah. What's Balan Wonderworld? I said Balatro.
Dude,
Balan Wonderworld.
I have to
that's
play
what I'm
that
trying to
still.
say.
Did Borderlands 4 do good this year?
Didn't get nominated for anything.
No, brother.
Yeah, but that's a gun game that's better.
Also, Team Cherry didn't show up for the Game Awards. That's really funny.
That's awesome. That's really so cool though of them. Like
that's really
I
funny.
really respect.
I think
that.
they knew what was going to happen.
The three of them.
Yeah. No, they were. They were. In.
Also, they had a major announcement to make. Stop bullying. No, they.
That's throwback.
They had an announcement to make, and right after the Game Awards, they announced their free next upcoming DLC. They could have shown it at the Game Awards.
They could have.
That would have been the place to announce their DLC, but they didn't. They just quietly announced it themselves after the Game Awards ended.
Team Cherry are not chuds.
Like,
Hey, you want to know something? So 3 people from Team Cherry didn't fly out. The 3 of them.
correct.
But
you want to know who got 2 full rows?
they had the
3
money to
full
fly
rows.
out everyone. This small indie first timer dev team. They had the money to fly out everyone from not from somewhere in America, by the way, from France.
overseas. Overseas tickets, 2.5, maybe even, dude. If, like I said, if Expedition 33 is your example of what a good story game is, please play other games. There are so many good games.
If you
out
even
there.
want another JRPG, like play Persona 5 Royal or
Play
something.
Persona 5
I don't
Royal.
know.
Play Pokemon.
Yeah. Even the newer Pokemon games will give you a little more. Honestly,
Not the newest one though.
no. I mean, yeah.
Yikes! Any newer one for that matter.
The Power World ripoff.
Power.
Play Pal World.
Play Power World.
Yeah, there's a lot of good games. And if you can't find it in yourself to play those because you think that nothing's going to get better than Expedition
Maybe video
33,
games aren't your thing. I don't know.
that might not be your thing. And also, it's a skill issue. It's a skill issue. I'm sorry to say.
And this is the council of what is a skill issue.
This is the
Yeah.
council of what's a skill issue.
Yeah.
We are the end all be all of what is a skill issue versus what's like a proper issue to have. And that's what it is. So this has been the very merry Holly Jolly yeah skill issue episode that ended up just being a lot more complaining
It was a
about
lot of
the injustices in the
coal,
world.
but a lot of naughty.
The next time, we're going to talk about our favorite things.
We're gonna talk about
the
our
favorite games from
favorite
the year.
things.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
games.
I think we can do that one a lot quicker.
we're
honestly.
going from coal to straight stalking joy and
Dude,
candies.
we're going
Stockings full of
overstuffed
candy.
overstuffed stockings full of
my
candy
goodness.
and all the
Overcooked.
things.
Eggnog, which is good, or else it's a skill issue.
Yes.
Eggnog, which is good.
yeah.
that might be an eggnog issue.
And a warm blanket
yeah.
and cold
Eggnog
pillows.
Yeah. And carols around the fire and
That's
stuff like
right.
So in
that. Yeah.
conclusion, all of skill issue is on the nice list.
And all of the French are on the naughty list.
You're all on the
All
naughty
of,
list.
all of them.
Yeah, they have
unfortunately.
Macron as their president.
Yeah,
so.
That's
Not for-
you want
not
to talk
for
about
much
skill
longer.
That's a
issue?
skill issue.
Macron and his father, wife. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh.
It sounds like the Disney.
Uh-oh, we got to stop recording, guys. Yeah. All right.
She's gonna sue us too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
All right.
We gotta stop.
Go play
We gotta
some.
stop.
Go play a different game, please.
got a lot of cookies
there's
to eat.
there's a lot of good games out there. There's a lot of cookies to eat. And we'll see you on the next episode of Skill Issue.
Bye bye.